LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. See the world from angles never seen before. Through the eyes of LexxEx vision, open every door. From the screen to your mind, transcend the mundane. Stand and rise with LexxExpress, break every chain.
In every frame, a story that's waiting to be told.
In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. Another frame, a story that's waiting to be told. In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. With an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. In the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. Make the moments last.
In the shadows, see where the heroes rise. There's a voice like thunder breaking through the sky.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you...
All right, I think we're pretty good, man. I mean, for an impromptu stream, it can't get any better at this time. I think it's okay. We only got 9 likes, though. I think we could do a little better than that. But we got over 20 people in the building right now. That's pretty nice, man. Welcome to the late night, Sunday night heat. We got some heat with my boy Just Brian. Wake up, Brian. Where you at? Hold on. I think Brian.
I can't hear you.
What do you mean you can't hear me? Hold on.
I can't hear you, bro. I can only hear you through your stream.
What about now? Good? Hold on.
I can't hear you at all. Hold on.
Nah,
yeah,
you
no, I
tripping,
can't hear you at
you
all.
tripping,
I
you
only hear you
messed
through
me
your
up.
stream.
Oh, he messed me up. I don't know what you did, but you messed me up. I didn't touch anything.
I ain't do nothing, bro. I've been sitting here this whole time.
All right. So hold on. We got a little technical difficulty, but before the stream kicks off, man, we got Just Brian in the house. We're going to be discussing WWE 2K25 and, of course, a little bit of 2K24 to remember the good times or the bad times, depending on who you ask. And as you see on your screen, man, on the replay, we see that there's a big announcement incoming. WWE 2K returns bigger, bolder, and better. This is going to be a breakthrough year for the franchise, according to them, with game-changing features. We don't know what that means exactly just yet, and I think we're going to do our best tonight to deep dive into what can possibly go down January 28th. So we got Just Brian, as you see right here. What's going on, my boy?
Let's get my boy. How's it going?
All right, you hear me good now?
Yeah, nah, you're good now.
That was you.
No, that was not me, bro.
I don't know why it glitched.
Yeah, I don't know why. I kept hearing you through your stream, but I didn't
All
hear
right,
nothing else.
now, all right, so we're good now. We're good now. We got it situated. So we got, let me see, we got 30 people in the building, man. What's going on, guys? Are you ready for 2K25? What up, laddie? Of course. That's what we're doing here, man. Brian in the cut. Oh, yeah. We're here, JC. All right, let's give a little shout out. We got Liv Morgan, a.k.a. Billy, Straight Edge. JC, laddie,
I'm calling. That's his name. I'm calling him Billy from now on.
Yeah, I call him Billy.
I've been calling him Liv Morgan Lover, but I feel so odd saying
I
that
can't.
sometimes right in the chat.
I can't. We got Jalen. We got Terrence. We got, wait, is that Trout? Is Trout here? Leaders in here too. All right, we got the whole family pulling up. I'm finishing 2K24. 2K24 on PS4. You see what I'm saying? You're on PS4, laddie. You still playing on PS4, guys? See, your name says PS5. I don't know. I'm a little confused. All right, so you got the sound situated though, right? We're good?
Nah, we're good. Yeah, you're good.
All right, so let me I'm going to pull up here in text. Let me pull up here on the screen for them to be able to follow you as well. By the way, Brian, by the way, in your honest, most humble, off the top of your head prediction, do you see breakthrough and game-changing features as an actual thing where we see changes up to that level, or you think that this is all a marketing play?
Nah, I think we're gonna see something big this year.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna see something big. I mean, I think they know better than to use that. Just my personal 2 cents.
Okay,
You
so
got YouTubers like me that will cook you all year, so
all
they
year
better deliver.
from start to finish. I think we're all feeling a little, I guess, a little anxious, right? Because we were vocal about the things they needed to work on, or that we thought they should work on, right? We were very vocal with the necessary changes to make the game better. One of them being the servers. Can you see that being one of the breakthrough features? Or you think that's not in the cards yet?
No, I think we're definitely gonna get better servers this year,
Yeah?
based on the hiring over the summer.
Just based on the hiring.
Yeah, I think that pretty much kind of let me know. All right, they're kind of prioritizing it from now on.
Okay. So you if you had to guess today, right now,
Oh, yeah.
better servers are coming day one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting,
think so.
chat. Yo, chat, do you agree with Brian?
I think so.
Do you agree with Brian here? Brian is saying that we could see some better servers, and that the breakthrough game-changing features is not just a marketing point, but rather actual changes that are going to be significant to the series and the fans that enjoy the series. So let's see what the chat is saying. They better deliver on their breakthrough year, or else I'm a flip. Jalen says, I agree. Jared says, yes. Retro, how's it going? We just need the servers and stuff to work, so I hope that's what that means. Yup. I'm ready for more screenshots for Jacob Fat 2, Tamatanga, and Tongaloa. Is that what you want to see? I've been hearing Spotify might be integrated. That could be a big thing. Probably not, though. Josh, it's speculation season. I don't see how Spotify fits into the equation. Kiana James should be in the game. I feel special ref needs to be more than 1 versus 1 regular match. That's going to be one of the game-changing features, in my opinion. They're going to probably hit us with some more special guest referee matches. What up, Chase? How's it going? I feel like it's going to be the same as 24. See, here's the thing, Taker. And Brian, hear me out real quick. Well, not real quick because we got a show here, right? But hear me out. How do you feel about when you log on YouTube and you see people commenting, oh, it's the same shit every year, or it's the same game, it's the same garbage, it's the like, they love to throw that around and they don't really go through the facts. And the facts are as the best way I could go through them is 2K20 was god awful, right? It was loaded with bugs, riddled with all sorts of issues from a mechanical standpoint to just a game developing it was just horrible. So let's get past that. They take a year off, we get 2K22. Now, 2K22 didn't necessarily bring every feature that we wanted to see in a modern wrestling game for WWE, but it was consistent enough, and it brought in some nice quality features with some ideas that were undercooked, and we would see them develop I guess a deeper mode as time went on. So that's what we ended up getting with 23 after 22 and then 24. So what I'm saying about, looking at the facts, whether you love the new games or not, the facts are that we've gotten new weapons. We've gotten, some new animations with said new weapons. We have gotten, tweaks to each game mode except Universe. Well, even Universe got some tweaks with the rivalry system. As much as we don't care for it, and as much as we claim that it wasn't enough, they did add some new features to their version of Universe mode. But, at the end of the day, facts are that they brought different things to each mode and even gave us another new My Rise for the men and women's division. Again, whether we liked it or agreed with it or not, the facts are we've seen new match types, tweaks to the modes, and features that just weren't there the previous year. So we just can't sit here, in my opinion, we can't sit here with a straight face and be like, yeah, it's the same exact game. It's a copy. It's garbage. So to circle back to the beginning, because I know I rambled on with the fact check here, when you see those comments where people are saying, oh man, it's the same shit every year, it's the same game, it's going to be the same, how does that make you feel? Because for me personally, I'm like, dude, like, even if you hate the game, you got to acknowledge the fact that they have tried different things.
I wouldn't say it makes me feel some type of way. I mean, as a creator and somebody who plays this game like a lot, I can say that this year's game was definitely different from last year's game, no matter however you put it. And I think that a lot of the changes were for the better, regardless of if we think Universe Mode was not great or whatnot. I think that the gameplay, specifically for me, that's one of the most important parts of the game.
For sure.
I think they're very, very close to nailing gameplay. And I think that it's in a good spot right now. So for me, I wouldn't say that it's different or I wouldn't say that it's not different simply because of the changes that we've seen gameplay wise. It might have not been the most monumentally, changed game in every other aspect, but gameplay wise, to me, like, a lot of the stuff that they did was definitely worth my time.
For sure. That and I guess that's the best way to put it, right? It's a game that it's worth our time for us. I can't speak for everyone in the community. Obviously, there's people that were disappointed and they felt like the game needed to have a little more more of what they're looking for, because everyone has their own agenda at the end of the day, right? Of what you want to see. For example, what is one thing that you want to see in 2K25 for it to be a much better year?
For me, bro, it's, hey man, I think we're gonna go universe mode, or not universe mode, story mode for that. There's no other way around it for me personally, man. That's like a must for me at this point. Even if it seems like they're starting all over and it's like a little bit bare bones, but knowing that it's in the game and it's gonna continuously be worked on every year, for me that story mode is like a big one. I think that got to be your breakthrough feature this year. It just has to. You know what I'm saying? You don't use that word lightly, to just put in some little things in there. You got to put in something crazy, bro, for
I agree.
for this to be like, all right, like we got something here. And if they make universe mode like story mode, then that's a different conversation for another day, and I would be happy about it. But they have to do something where you can like actually say the game has changed forever from here on out.
Yeah, I
Because
here
that's
now,
like
together forever.
yeah, like you want a mode that it's actually going to be able like to carry through for years and years and years. And that's just what what it's going to be. I'm hoping, because again I feel like gameplay wise this game is in a good place. I'm hoping that they finally have something to keep me coming back to continue playing the game.
We were talking about it today within our group chat. You were talking about how you want this game to last you bare minimum 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not just from a DLC standpoint, because I replied to you, well, we had DLC and updates, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but some of the DLC was, arguably trash, right?
Garbage.
But, outside of the DLC, you're talking story mode being in there or not. That's cool. That
I
you
mean,
want to see that.
To be honest though, for me that was more of a content thing more than anything.
Like a wish list thing.
Yeah, like that was more like of a content thing. Like it would be nice to be able, like, as a content creator,
Oh,
to
wait,
be
wait,
able
wait.
to make
You
like
mean
solid content.
you're saying-
I don't really care for the playability of the game for 9 months. I don't think no game is giving you that right now.
Oh, you're talking about just like them giving a steady flow of content within the
yeah.
actual game itself.
Yeah, and actually making my faction good, because those
Ah.
updates could be so good if they were doing them correctly. You know what I mean? So for me, that's where I'm coming from a content standpoint. Because bro, very rarely nowadays I'm giving a game 9 months out my year. To be honest, after month 6 or 7, I'm usually out. In even sometimes even less than that, honestly. So for me, it's more of just where I'm looking at it from, as a content creator. Nothing more when I
Of
say
course.
9 months.
Okay. Oh, look who's here. Kiwi's a. Remember when we were shooting our video and we are talking about someone that reverses everything? And Kenny's like,
that-
"Oh, mention." I was like, "I don't want to give any mentions, but he's here now, and I wanna mention." Kiwi's a is one that comes to
Yeah.
mind. This dude, it doesn't matter how bad the servers are. He has that
Oh, yeah.
down. Bro, this guy is like a no sleeper when it comes to gaming online with the WWE series.
Mm-hmm.
He reverses it. Have you played him?
I think I played him once. He was in the league. That's the only way I would play anybody. That's the only
okay,
online
so
I did
no.
this year, either with you or the league.
I don't know if it ended up happening, but yeah, Kiwi reverses everything. Oh my goodness. He was definitely one of the guys that came to mind when we were talking about that. Yeah, we were in a Fatal 4-Way. Oh, okay. We're Fatal 4-Way. Okay. So, look, I gotta be honest with you guys. Before we continue our discussion and we continue to like chop it up, we're just here hanging out. There's no real information outside of what we already discussed within our respective channels, which we're gonna go down the list here in a little bit. But one thing that I want to get off my chest and I want to mention over and over and over is how amazing would it be, Brian, if the servers were good, bro?
That would be a great thing, bro. Honestly,
Because I know
think, I think a lot of people, like, they sleep on a mode like my faction, bro, because there's a lot of single player gaming and a lot of just battles here and boss battles here. But like, just imagine, bro, if we had a similar system to the way 2K has online rewards that are actually worth it, and they're like good servers. You know what I mean? Like, I
yes.
think that mode has so much potential. And that's the reason why I haven't like fully given up on it. Like, I trash it when it's time to trash it, but
Of course.
I'm usually defending it a lot of the time. So for me personally, like, I'm hoping that that's something that definitely changes for the better, because I think that if they go all out with my faction, I think it can definitely be better than what
Than
we're
what it's
seeing
been.
currently at the moment.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I think ultimately that's gonna solve just so many issues for me, dude. Like, not just from the league standpoint, but just from a fun standpoint too. Because
Yeah.
it every match is gonna have a not that it's gonna have a different outcome, but the vibe and being able to do tag team matches, being able to do the elimination chamber properly. Bro, I've been dying to play war games with the community, with you, with everyone. Like, the fact that we haven't even really been able to scratch the surface of these new matches that they've added to the game is just heartbreaking to me, because, and you told me from the older WWE games, you played them online a lot.
That was my main mode, bro. I wasn't even a universe mode guy. I think I became a universe mode guy after the servers were completely irrelevant in the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was always somebody who played online, like,
for sure.
I'll just go on ahead and say it, because at this point, I don't think it's been done by anybody this year, and if somebody does it, it is what it is. But I had a plan in mind at the beginning of last year, when the game came out, that I wanted to do a special guest referee series where I'm the special guest referee, and I get two subscribers, and they fought, and I gave somebody a prize at the end of the match.
Oh yeah, like a tournament.
Yeah, I couldn't do that series, bro, because
remember, we were gonna collaborate on a tournament. Yeah, we were gonna we were gonna do we were gonna put together something like that. I remember we talked about it when I first went into your channel. We had early discussions of doing some sort of tournament with that concept, and that didn't work. I still tried steamrolling through and doing LWF. Well, that didn't work, you know, and it's been miss after miss when it comes to the servers. But, you know, to circle back to what you were talking about, my faction, and even Chase saying that he doesn't like playing it because it reeks and it's predatory and all that. I know that it's a cash grab and it's a post-launch idea that they had to make more money. Like, we get that. But when you look at the possibilities from just, you know, on a grinding level, building up a collection and building up a team and being able to do that with your friends, like NBA lets you do triple threat, where we can go to the park and play, all three of us, right, against some strangers online. That is so much fun. Now, they don't have to create an actual performance center like the 2K team at NBA does with the park, that you go to an actual park and walk around. You don't have to do that exactly, but, you know, at least allow for the freedom to create a lobby to grind with friends, man, because that's one of the biggest missing features. And a lot of people are constantly telling us, like Kenny, you know, I wanted him here tonight, but I guess he's busy. Kenny is constantly telling us that he doesn't care about playing online and that he doesn't do the whole multiplayer stuff. And there's so many people out there that say the same thing. And I think it's more because of how toxic and the approach that when you do get a match, people are so desperate to try to get a win within that match that they don't even have fun with it. Like, maybe that's their fun. But the best memories that I had growing up, even, dude, back in the day when we didn't have internet on console, when we played on the N64 and the PS2 and hell, even the Dreamcast, it was memories that I had with my brothers, with my cousins, with my friends, and it was all local split screen, not with WWE because it was shared screen, but, you know, it was multiplayer games, and it was those matches that would make the experience so great. And then when you weren't playing with family, friends, and all that, you had, you know, the season mode to fall back on, to roam around backstage, get into other matches and altercations. And I really, really missed that element. With the servers being as bad as it's been, it just doesn't hit the same if I'm here, like you said, creating content on just, you know, DLC or updates. Because let's face it, they're not going to give us more than just a couple months where they go in head first and they update the game over and over and over. There's a drop off point, which is probably around the summertime, that they kind of go away from it and they start focusing on the next game. So, you know, if they fix the servers in this year's game, but they don't really touch up anything else, what would you label 2K25 at that point?
That's a tough discussion.
Well, you don't have to give me like a full-blown answer, but just what comes to mind if that's the case, where we just have better online and some tweaks
And
here
nothing
and
else?
there. And not much else. Not much else. We have tweaks and stuff, but not much else to really tap into.
I'm calling that game mid all year. Ain't no way y'all make me wait. Ain't no way y'all make me wait a whole year for it. Just some better servers, bro. I ain't
Breakthrough
gonna lie.
year, breakthrough
Yeah,
servers.
nah, ain't no way y'all make me wait another year. Nah, we gonna have to. Yeah, nah, bro. That's what we not doing. Y'all, hell nah. Ain't no way we waited a whole
You took.
year for some servers.
You're gonna be like, and I took that personal, like
Yeah,
Michael
nah, bro.
Jordan.
We gonna need something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And servers definitely got to be at the top of their list. It can't be no other way around it.
Oh man, it's so funny, bro, because I really love 2K24 and 23 and 22, and I think 2K24, sweeps them out of here, with 23 and 22 not being better than that one. And I've enjoyed it. I still got my rise that I have to enjoy before the new game comes out. So for me personally, if it was just better servers, I would be a little bothered that they use game changing and breakthrough in their marketing, but at least a whole new revamped online system will go a long way for me. But I see your point there. So let's see what
Yeah.
Kiwi says here. Oh, Lex, I wanted to thank you for the streams. You've really been helping me out lately. So I'm glad that I could come here to kind of get my mind off of things. So I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in, Kiwi.
YouTuber, man.
Yeah. W Just Brian. Check out Just Brian, man. Look at Just Brian in the house today, man. Let me see.
Come
Did
on, man.
I put at Just Brian, but isn't it at Just Brian NY?
It is indeed, my boy. But I
Hold
mean,
on.
I ain't say nothing because it was already in the. If you literally click on it, it'll take you to it too,
Yeah, I'm on the
on the title. So
On
that's
the
fine.
title.
I ain't tripping.
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I just looked at it right now. I'm like, hold up. We got a little typo. So what we know so far, we got some screenshots to go through, guys. I know that most of you have seen it already, but let's just kind of bring them up here so we could go one by one here. That we got Brian live to talk about it. We'll start off with Bailey. How do you feel about Bailey and
They
her new
finally
model?
cooked. They finally cooked, man. They finally cooked. The
Yeah,
hair
'cause
looks good. Everything looks good. Last year, bro, Bailey was a mess last year, dog. I was like, bro, ain't no way y'all put this graphic out after the Rumble happened. I'm like, bro, there's no way y'all put this graphic out. And they took the backlash and came back with a better model. But this year they did it right on the first go around. So
yeah, the first go around is a lasting impression. Last year they brought out Bailey looking just awful, and I remember just all of us, we were confused. Like, in my eyes, when I saw that screenshot, I'm like, who approved this? Like, who saw that picture and hit send?
yep.
And we're constantly questioning who's doing what, because we're not aware of everyone's job title and such. But people tell me, man, I don't think they have any real fans over there. I don't think they have any wrestling knowledge and all this. And I'm like, bro, there has to be people that are really passionate and that are doing this with all the love in the world. But there has to be also people there that maybe just hit send and they don't really know what else to do, because that Bailey from last year was awful. So I'm really happy with this one. All right, next up we have CM Punk. CM Punk, it seems like they changed his hair a little bit. You
Just
don't
a
think?
little bit.
I think
I feel like what they should have done was make his hair thicker.
Yeah, right.
That because obviously he got thicker hair now. His hair is longer, so I think that they should have gone that route. Aside from that, though, Punk looks really, really good. But I would have really liked to see them nail the detail, in his hairstyle and everything like that. I think I would have appreciated that a little bit more. Nonetheless, still a great model, but I think that they could have gone with a more realistic look on him.
Well, Chase said that he wishes they would have put a little more gray in it. I agree
yeah.
that he has gray highlights in his hair, maybe gray specks even, but we'll see. They're probably going to give us multiple CM Punk gimmicks, hopefully.
Yeah.
We saw a little tease of that in my faction this past year, so hopefully they're in the base game with the upcoming one. But my goodness, one person that Chase mentioned that he wanted to play with is Priest. I love
My
Damian
dog.
Priest. You a Damian Priest fan, Brian? I haven't really asked you
Big
that.
Damian Priest fan, man. He from New York City, bro, and he's Spanish. All my Spanish people, bro, you know what I'm saying? I support to the max, bro. And the fact that I saw him become WWE champion, that
Oh, you
that
were
tops it
you
for
were
me.
there?
Yeah,
that
I
was that.
at,
That was that
that was
Mania.
night one.
Oh, the Mania. Oh man, for whatever reason, my brain took me to SummerSlam, and I was gonna be like, "You were
No,
at SummerSlam?" Yeah.
no, you're good. Yeah, I love Priest. Priest is
Yeah.
one of my favorite guys. I've been calling him a star for a while now, and I'm finally glad that WWE is, has started to really treat him that way. They changed his theme, his presentation, everything just looks legit. So definitely happy for him.
I feel bad because I feel like his post world title run has been
Yeah.
better. And it's not that he was a bad champion, is that his matches had a lot of awkward spots. Like the ref
Yeah.
count, the slipping on the rope. He just had a run that was very, very hard to describe as a fan. Other than good that he got the title, we'll see him capture it hopefully again down the road. But this screenshot, I thought, with the lasers in the back, the updated the Terror Twins right there on the bottom, I thought that was really cool to see that we're seeing not just the Judgment Day Damian Priest, but rather the more updated one post Judgment Day. So I'm happy about that.
For me, with Priest, I think what really helped solidify his run was that he had that nasty rope spot, and
Yeah.
he sold it the whole match, and
No, he did.
he did extremely well. I think that for me, and I think in most people's eyes, kind of was like, all right, this guy's for real. Like he's that good, and he even shocked me, bro. I thought he was hurt the whole match.
I thought he was really hurt as well. I mean, he did
Yeah.
say that it was painful, and that what about when he got knocked out? Remember, he got knocked out and he wasn't
Against
able to
Rollins,
kick out.
right?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
knocked out.
Yeah, that was yeah. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, I mean, things happen, bro. It's unfortunate for his run.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate that those two things happened during his run, because to me he was one of the more underrated champions in the last couple of years for sure.
Chase says he wants to see the Bad Blood attire in the game. Hopefully they add some alternate attires in the the creation
yeah.
suite so we can swap it out.
You ready to spend that chicken, man? My affection.
So let's give some shout outs to people in the chat real quick, man. We got Kev tuning in. We got Chase throwing it up here. We got Chris Dubs in the house. Sammy showed up. What's up, Sammy? Let me see. Straight Edge going off here. We had a little bicker about Penta's potential theme. What you don't want to see the what are these dudes called? The one that everybody hates that make the themes in WWE?
Death Rebel, they're garbage.
Yeah,
I usually don't advocate for nobody to lose their job, but man,
They got some
oh,
good
man.
ones though. They got some good ones.
ain't got nothing, bro. Name a good one, bro.
Obafemi, Seth Rollins.
That was made by them.
Yeah. Dung
sure.
dung, dung dung. Ooh, ooh, dung
At
dung.
At
Come
least-
on, man.
At least they got that one, bro. 'cause
Come on,
everything
man.
else
Solo.
sounds trash.
Solo. Gotta go hard. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, bro, there's some of them. That
Come
is
on,
good, but there's-
man.
There's more bad than good, though, bro. Like you was at the Rumble last year, Lex. I ain't know half them theme songs, but I had to.
That's
look
because you
to the
don't watch
title song.
WWE though, man.
That's that, bro. Everybody was saying that, bro.
Nah, everybody
that's
was saying,
bad, bro.
look, it was hard to make out some of the songs in that stadium because of the echo as well, so that didn't help. But I will
Yeah,
tell
that-
you
that
that
too.
they struggled with the echo and they struggled with the presentation on the Jumbotron. The Jumbotron was like wilding out. I was looking at the ring, I was looking at the Jumbotron, I was looking to the top, and it was just, yeah, it was all over the place with their production at that stadium. I don't know, they were struggling. We're taking it all. Yeah, man, come on, man. Come on. Solo got some good shit. There's some good ones, man, but I think that the ones that are bad are just so bad that people are really loud about how bad they are. But when you look at the good ones, they've also delivered, in my opinion. So we'll keep it at that. So next up, you got his poster, his belt right behind you. I'm talking about the American Nightmare, Cody freaking
Love it, man.
Rhodes.
Love it, bro. Love it.
Man,
My dog.
I know you love Cody Rhodes. I wish I was there to see your initial impression when you saw
My
the
dog.
screenshot. How did you feel when you saw that screenshot for the first time?
Oh man, it felt so good, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a fan of Cody Rhodes, bro, it's great, man. It's great. I love Cody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. You know, his model last year wasn't even bad. I want to make that clear. It wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
But I was happy to see them kind of go back in there and tweak it. You know what I'm saying? If there was a year to get it perfect, it was last year for sure. But I'll take it this year.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I'll take it this year.
The thing is that maybe it was based on his expression that they scanned into the game last year. Because
Yeah.
if you notice his cheeks and like his jawline, just it doesn't stand out as sharp as the one we got last year. Like the model from last year, I don't have a freaking screenshot pulled up right now.
Agreed.
But you know the model from last year was just had that. He kind of looked a little grotesque in comparison to this one, where it looks a lot more human, like Cody Rhodes. So
Yeah, I agree.
this one is definitely the most impressive one because he's probably, especially right now, the biggest star, right, in wrestling, I would say, or one of the biggest. You know, I know a lot of people would want to counter that, but
Yeah.
we left last year Liv Morgan with her revenge attire. How you feeling about the hair?
I don't know, man.
That was a long pause. Brian is trying to collect his thoughts. He's like, "Hold on, let me think before I speak." Because
Nah, bro. Listen, bro. I ain't gonna be pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? But that corner right there with the hair on her left side, man, definitely a little scary. You know, but
a little
we
stiff, right?
can-
It looks like it's about to be like,
yeah, yeah. It look a little bit, you know, bro. Like I think it's time. But again, bro, we'll see. We'll see how it looks in game. Hair hasn't been their strong suit, and I think we can all agree. Has it gotten better over the years? Yes. But the floor where they started was like extremely low for hair.
well,
the
yeah,
hair
because they would
in their
move and their
graphics
hair was
always
like,
sucked.
yeah, it never had any flow. It was just stiff.
Yeah.
Now it has like a nice little flow to it, right?
Yeah. It gotta be a little bit. It gotta get better though. And that screenshot scared me. It's early it's early though. It's a pre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
game hasn't came
pre-release.
out yet.
Yeah.
Pre-release. So
Yeah.
like it could definitely be better, but I don't know, bro. Based on the hair that we've seen throughout the past years, it wouldn't surprise me if that's how it looked in game once we got it. But again, gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, man.
Let's see how it
come
looks once we
on.
get there.
Look at your boy Damian Priest. Look at your boy Cody Rhodes. Look at your boy CM
Nah,
Punk.
listen, bro. I got no complaints, bro. Cody looks amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on the game.
Exactly. You know, and
I'm
those are
gonna
the
put all the
super.
belts on Cody.
How many titles you think he's gonna have in your exhibition universe or whatever?
He gonna win the U.S., the Intercontinental, the Tag Team, the WWE Championship, the World Championship. He literally
Damn.
gonna look like Road to WrestleMania back in WWE 12 when Sheamus won all the titles, bro. That's exactly what's about to happen, bro.
Fella! Are you gonna do that day one? Is that gonna be the first thing you do when you start up the game?
Hell no, bro. I probably won't even get to enjoy the game for like a week, bro. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah, you gotta be like, oh, they added this. Oh, this is
Yeah.
hidden. Oh, in case you didn't know.
I won't be able to enjoy the game for like a whole week, bro. It's gonna be very unfortunate, but it'll be a fun time around that time.
The Cobra tattoo, so naked. Yeah, nah. WWE's not gonna pay to have the Hasbro Cobra tattoo for CM Punk or the Pepsi logo.
Nah, they not paying for that, bro. You might as well get you a PC, my boy, or wait for somebody to do it on Community Creations.
Pretty much. I hope if Priest is champion, they announce him as El Campeón. They have to.
Oh yeah, that's a big one,
They
bro. I
have
mean,
to,
they got it with Money in the Bank, right? Senor Money in the Bank this year, so
yeah.
yeah.
You can see the cheekbones. Yeah, you could see the cheekbones. The level of detail was much better with this one. All right, Kiwi, I hope things get better, man. I hope to see you in LWF this year. Hopefully the servers are good. And I'll see you on the next one. What up, Kwame? So, guys, and if we have any ladies, even though we haven't seen anyone comment, but guys, girls, and just everyone in here, what is the first thing you're doing when you jump into 2K25? When you load it up, you jump into that thing. What's the
Telling
first
you,
thing?
right?
Go ahead,
I
Brian.
know exactly what I'm about to do, bro.
All right, hit me with it.
I'm playing as the final boss, my dog. That's gonna be my first one. That's gonna be my first thing. I'm gonna make sure that they nailed everything on the final boss. I need the entrance. I need everything, bro.
Me
That's it
too,
for me.
bro.
I need
Me-
the new tattoo. Actually, the new tattoo was in this shit, right? Or wasn't it? Can't remember.
What new tattoo?
The new tattoo on his other side of his chest. Was it in the game this year? I don't
Thought
think it was, bro.
No?
I don't
Let
think
me
it
see.
was.
I thought it was. Let me see.
I
have
think
a-
I was cooking them for for that this year. I don't think it was.
Look at the picture. I have it up on the stream. Is it not there? That's
That
from
ain't
2K.
that.
That's
That
from
ain't
2K.
Roman, bro. What you
That's-
talking about?
That's Roman from 2K24. Look at the
I'm
stream.
talking about The Rock, bro. I ain't talking about Roman.
Oh no! The Rock got it with the update, but no, the Rock didn't have the new tattoos.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. When they gotta go and nail everything, I want the WrestleMania entrance where my boy.
Oh
got the
wait!
whole
Is that you
fire
said
thing
tribal
with the
chief? I
lights
thought
off.
you, bro. I thought you was talking about
No,
Roman
I'm talking
Reigns
about The
this whole time.
Rock, bro. I'm talking about the final boss.
Oh, you said final. I'm tripping, man.
I'm running up final boss versus Cody Rhodes. That's gonna be match number one for sure.
Oh, okay. Nah, I thought you were talking about. Man,
I'm
tripping.
finishing with WWE. Didn't finish fourth.
Well, we don't know yet, but
No, it's already been confirmed, buddy. It's a wrap.
so
Don't expect that match.
This is the tattoo they
Oh,
added
that's the one
then.
for my faction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I need them to come with it all. I need a new Rock model if y'all gonna give me that. Bro, I'm telling you right now, that's gonna break the community whenever they release a screenshot of the final boss. I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
I'm super excited.
I gotta be honest with you. When it comes to the final boss, he's not getting rescanned. The tweaking is gonna come all from in-house, like the designers in the studio. I don't think they have scanned him or anything like that, bro. I just don't see.
Bro, I don't know, bro. They got to do some. They got to do some, bro. They got to, bro. Like this is. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on that deluxe edition, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I seen you pull the one from I think it was like Google or Twitter, the photo with him with the electrifying.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
dog
the
right there,
glasses.
bro. The final boss Rock, that's better than any Rock I've seen.
Lamont, why are you trolling? He said first thing I'm doing is changing Hogan's crowd reaction from cheer to boo.
From cheer to boo, that's funny.
War Games match, it must be in the game. Yeah, it will be in the game for sure. For sure. Showcase or all right. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna go check like Brian said. I'm gonna probably do like a 6-man or 8-man. I'll probably do like an 8-man because I like seeing the entrances. So I'm gonna enjoy them. I'm gonna pick like guys like Roman, The Rock, Cody Rhodes. If Jacob is in base game, I know you guys are gonna say he's not, but if he's there base game, I would add him.
He's been here long enough, and I think they've gotten enough acquisitions over the year to the point where they can go and do good DLC without having to put him in it.
Yeah, I agree. So if he's in the game for the base, I'll do him. I'll probably do most of the bloodline. I want to see Jay with the real entrance. You know what I mean, with the real yeet.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably go into showcase. Showcase is probably
Jay's
one of the.
gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, Jay's gonna be really fun this year. You know,
Yeah.
high rating. We're gonna get some high rating there. We'll get some yeets in the entrance, hopefully. Motor
Jay's
City
gonna be
Machine
a really good one, bro. It makes me wonder: are they going to do a Jay Uso entrance from the crowd? Like, are they going to give us two versions? Because he's pulled off that entrance quite a lot this year.
A lot. So now that you brought up the crowd, Brian, I said this in one of my last ones. I don't think you were there. But if I had the opportunity to interview any developer, doesn't matter. Lionel Jinx, Brian Williams, anyone else on the team, it don't matter. One of the things that I would want to ask them is, what's keeping you guys from expanding outside the box? Like, what's, it's a figure of speech, but what's keeping you guys stuck in that box? And I wouldn't come at them aggressive. I wouldn't be overbearing about it if they can't answer, because it's one of those corporate replies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
I would come from, good night, Billy. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, my boy. I would look at them straight up and say, what's making you guys stay within, those parameters? And why haven't we seen free flow animations? Why don't we see fights go into the crowd and the crowd move out the way? Why haven't we been able to defend titles online? Why haven't we been able to go backstage into the outside area of the arena with a more dynamic environment versus that Paper Mario side scroller version that we've been getting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. That's why, for better or for worse, and I know that I'm going back to the other guys that everyone loves to bring up in arguments, and I'm not using it as an argument, but Ukes and THQ and the team that put together AEW Fight Forever, I give them credit for doing Stadium Stampede. I loved Stadium Stampede. And I love that you could go to the lobby. I love that you could go to the clubhouse. You could go to the locker room. You could go backstage. You could go everywhere in that giant arena. And I get that the game is nowhere near the same graphics that WWE 2K presents. It's a different, scale here. So I don't expect them to, let us go fight in the rafters. But remember, in most WWE games, they would allow you to go to the crowd area, and there's like a dedicated table there. There's like a big spot for you to be able to fight within the crowd. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that little hidden corner when you throw him over the barricade and then you go to the corner over there. Why can't we just like kind of go through the wave of the audience, and hopefully get a water bottle and throw it at the person? And I think that the games have been missing that charm that we once had. Even if it means creating something new from the ground up, I feel like that's what's been missing. It's not that the game's been bad. It's not that they haven't tweaked it. It's not that they haven't been updating it. It's missed these features that added a level of unpredictability. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what they should do. But for me, I'm just looking at the game like, damn. From a creative standpoint, they kind of seem boxed in.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, I feel like they kind of like, I don't know. I feel like they're getting there though, slowly but surely. Because I didn't really expect us to get like throwing weapons this year and stuff like that. I feel like that's all a part of like,
or the
them
blood
kinda-
dripping.
All the blood dripping, yeah. Like
Yeah.
there were a lot of details this year that I didn't think we were going to get, and they were like the farthest thing from my mind. So
Yeah.
I think that they're getting there and working on getting there. Like even the match types, right? We can say whatever we want about the casket and the ambulance match having the same mini game, which again I don't think it's okay. But the fact that they got both concepts in the game, to me, that was cool personally.
I don't have a problem with that, if I'm honest. I like the different concepts, even if it's a gimmick.
Agreed. It's because it's all a gimmick at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I think for the sake of just kind of just appealing to both sides, you can have both concepts but have different mini games for both. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So for me, that was kind of it. But like seeing them put that many match types in the gauntlet match, which is a match that goes not talked about enough because that's one of my favorite match types in the game. I just feel like they are kind of getting back to that point where it's like, oh, we're getting stuff that we didn't think. That's why for me, like, we may talk crap or whatever the case may be about 25, but I kind of am excited that they're using this breakthrough word because last year we didn't get that breakthrough word. And if they wanted to use that breakthrough word last year, honestly, with everything that we got, I probably would have accepted it simply because
you're right.
of how many match types we got. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
That's why when people say, going back to the point of how you said, oh, people say it's the same thing. Like, if you look at 24 and 23 and look at what 24 brought us, yes, aside from the glitches and all that, 24 was much different than 23. Like, there was so much more freedom, more match types. You got casket match, you got ambulance match, you got gauntlet match. So, again, if they were to use special guest, again, they added so much, bro, that I honestly forgot some of the stuff. So, again, I personally, if they wanted to use breakthrough last year was the year to use it. So I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do this year now that they're using breakthrough and everything like that.
Now that we're chopping it up and you put it like that, and we kind of went down a list of things they added. I mean, they added the football as well.
Yeah,
right?
they added a lot of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, but that Pat McAfee pack let's not even
well,
talk about it.
the football was free, okay? I'm just talking
Yeah.
about adding the football period. I didn't talk about no DLC pack here. That pack was that was rough. They were roughing the passer on that one.
Yeah.
But when you look at the fact that they added the light tube, You know, the light tube that you
Oh,
hit
the light
somebody
tube,
on a
that was
break.
fire. That was fire.
That was really
Yep.
cool. I like that they added the door, even though it kind of works like a table.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. What else did they
But
add?
you see what I mean though, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
last year they could have been like, oh yeah, we got this big breakthrough year. It's gonna be bolder and better.
To be
And
honest with
I
you,
would have believed them, dude, because when the game came out and when we were seeing everything that was being shown, I was like, holy crap, like,
dude,
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is different.
man, now you're kind of scaring me in terms of hype because when I was live streaming the Raw watch along and I read the little hype up, let me
Yeah.
put it up on the screen. When I read the little hype up that it said announcement incoming and then it said breakthrough year for the franchise, when I read breakthrough and then I said, damn, discover game-changing features? And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
How are we gonna promote 2K, 25 with that specific wording when we just had 24 be what you just listed? A breakthrough year for the franchise.
Yep.
So I guess we shall have to wait and see, my friend. My goodness. If they tap in to just a fraction of what 24 had in terms of breakthrough, like if they're able to double down on breakthrough crap for 25, even more weapons, even more matches, even more tweaks to the modes, and what if that means that we are getting a new mode that's not universe and it replaces
I think we're getting a new mode this year, personally. I think we are. There's no way that we don't. Game-changing features, discover new game-changing features. Yeah, there's a new mode on the way, man. We just don't know which one. We don't know what it could be, but I think that universe mode most likely is getting scrapped and then probably getting brought back in at some point years down the line, and then we're probably gonna get a story mode or something to replace it, because they probably realized, bro, that they've already said it. The universe mode dev came on Pro Wrestling Shoot's channel and basically said, bro, everything that I've tried to do on this mode is basically maxed out. All I can really do is just maintain it. Which that to me, bro, like for you to go on air and say that is kind of like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? But I
That's
get
like-
the transparency. You know,
that's
what I mean?
the end
But
of the
I
line,
appreciate
bro.
it.
That's the
Yeah,
end of the line.
For
Yeah,
me, you're
no.
telling me now, you're like, all right, this is what it is, and you either take it or leave it. Like that's how I took it. So again, I think universe mode, I wouldn't be surprised if it got scrapped out and brought back later. Like, and I'm talking later, and they give a story mode to
Yeah.
kind of cope with that, and then you have my GM, which is very similar to universe. But I think universe mode is, I think that shit's gone.
Lamont says he loved jumping off the SmackDown arena with the fist. You used to be able to jump from the top. Remember, because Jeff Hardy used to do that, and Shane
Oh
McMahon.
yeah,
and all
I don't know if we're gonna get that, but that would be fire.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
They should bring back 3 stages of hell. I just don't see them adding something like that anytime soon, if I'm honest.
Well, I could see them adding that this year.
What up, Keon? 3 stages of hell?
Yeah.
The DLC wait time sucked. It did, but I wouldn't mind the DLC wait times if they kept it fresh with, modern attires and it's not behind. I know it's kind of hard to predict a superstar's attire and look, but if, let's say, hear me out. Let's say Jacob Fatu is in the DLC coming in like September, right? I don't want
I'm
the
gonna
Jacob.
have to fight somebody, dog. But
No,
yeah.
but hear me out. This is just from a concept standpoint. It could be anyone else. I don't want to see Jacob Fatu come in there with the old Bloodline 2.0 gimmick and attire, because by September he's probably not even going to be with them.
Right.
From the looks of it, it looks like by September Jacob is going to be doing some other shit. So I wouldn't want to see him with the same attire we should have seen him in the base game with, is what I'm trying to say. So if you are going to add a Jacob Fatu in September, I would want them to be more, I guess, not
I'm gonna
conscious,
be honest
but-
though, bro. The only superstar I'm comfortable right now, the only big superstar I'm comfortable right now accepting in September is Penta. That is the only big superstar right now.
Because he's
that I
been
would
signed
be
for
okay.
about a month.
Maybe the Motor City Machine Guns as well, because they just recently debuted maybe 2-3 months ago. Maybe. Because you got to remember, they're going to they're going to keep one hyped up superstar for the end. It's inevitable. Like it's going to happen. So like I want you guys like in the chat and people, the community, to be prepared for that, because I know that people are going to complain. I know that people are going to be upset, but it's a business at the end of the day, and they're going to keep one hyped up star till the very, very end of the DLC, because they're
Well,
going to want people coming back.
They try packaging each DLC with at least one hyped up star. So
Yeah,
I see
I
I see
mean,
your point. I see your point.
Yeah, I mean the Global Stars pack was all hype to me. Like you had a bunch of wrestlers in there in one pack, which to me that was the best pack.
Yeah,
I
Dragon
think CM Punk
Lee,
was number 2.
Carlito, Dragon
Yeah,
Lee, Carlito, Jade
Jade,
Cargill.
Naya, yeah, like I mean they went all out for that pack. WCW pack, I think it was cool. I think it appealed more to a different audience more than mine, because I don't really care to play with any of those guys. But I mean, I know Lex, you're about 50, so I know that. I know
Nah,
that
don't do me
you.
dirty like that, man. I just hit
I know that
35.
you like
Relax.
it.
Relax, bro. Relax.
I know that you like this. So,
I'm not even a
you know
huge
what I'm saying?
I'm not even a huge WCW fan, but for me, within these games, I've always wanted to create that other brand. And I feel like we don't have enough superstars, unless you get from the community creations, to create an ECW or to create a WCW. And those are two companies that that WWE owns already under their umbrella. Like, I understand not being able to have AEW superstars or Ring of Honor or New Japan. Like, I get all that. But some of these guys, need to be under contract. No, not some of these guys. Some of these guys are under contract. And I wish that they gave us the proper arenas to, kind of explore that idea. Fall Brawl Arena was a nice surprise. I didn't expect that. Outside of, the fact that some people were talking about it being a rumor, but it ain't a sure thing just because
Can
it's
I
a
ask you a
rumor.
question?
Go for it.
Now that we're talking about DLC, do you think we get a TNA crossover this year? Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace.
Everybody's talking about that, and I just see how complicated that would be in terms of copyright and contracts. I think TNA would have to be willing to allow that, and if it is happening, then obviously they were okay with getting their superstars in there to promote their brand.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to ask me right now, Lex, do you genuinely believe that with that crossover we're getting a TNA DLC? I would tell you no.
That's fair.
I think they want to, and just because Jordan Grace was scanned and did some work, it could mean that she literally got a side gig and was putting moves in the game for them.
Well, I did hear that she's done it before. I can't remember though.
Yeah,
But
she
I
has.
did hear that she mocap for them before, so it wouldn't
She did. She
it wouldn't
has.
surprise me if she's in the game. But again, like it's one of those things where it's kind of like it's a touchy subject, because it's like how you split revenue, how you do a bunch of other stuff. Like
Yeah.
it would literally have to be strictly a TNA pack, and they would probably have to come to a compromise. I don't think they would do like a mixed pack, because then how do you even split?
Of course.
That way. So I don't know. That's a tough one. So yeah, I mean, I think it's something that we could possibly see, but then again, it feels like their partnership is kind of over at this point. We haven't really seen a crossover
Much.
lately.
Yeah. Chase is saying I'd see a content creators pack before a TNA pack. Oh man,
A
they better
content
not do
creators
that.
pack, bro,
That
we're
would
not-
be just as bad, if not worse, than the Pat McAfee pack.
Yeah, we're not getting. I've seen people tell me that, like, oh, content creator pack. I'm like, bro, I can tell you right now, bro. There's no way we're ever getting that, bro. Unless it was free. Like if they were like, here's a quick thing, play with some of your favorite creators, like out of nowhere. That's different.
Yeah.
But like, bro, for it to be part of like a paid DLC pack, that'll never happen.
I'd be a
man.
little annoyed with that.
Yeah.
Lamont says, get rid of DLC and have all the DLC be unlockable content exclusive to different game modes. Oh man, that would be a good concept if executed right, but they would probably tie it into my faction, and that would become a problem.
Yeah.
The TNA pack could feature Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy. Lamont says that would be amazing if they
I
were
agree.
able to
That would
have
be,
them.
that would be cold.
Yeah, I would get the Hardy Boys along with Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry. Maybe throw someone else in there. Get the what's that dude that was supposed to Wes's boy? What's his name? I forget his name.
Who you talking about?
High Flyer from the Rascals.
Yeah.
The one that
I
got
don't know.
kicked out of WWE, bro. I forget his name.
Oh,
Jesus.
damn, I
And
forgot
I like
his name
him too.
He's in TNA. I can't remember his
Yeah,
name. though.
yeah. I forgot his name, bro. I have his name. I'm having a brain fart. If Lexx and Brian was in the content creators pack, I wouldn't hate. Then yes, exactly, leader. If we were in the content creators pack, then yes, then they should release that DLC and they should charge everyone $1 million so we could get some revenue. Zachary Wentz, there you go. Yes, there you go. Nah, I'm just kidding. The DLC would be crazy. Like you paying for that, I think as a bonus, sure. What happened to the AEW game? Nothing. It's still there. They would add vibe. I mean, would you really play with them? What superstar do you think
they're
we'll
gonna
see?
add Chris Denker and BDE?
What up, Sammy? How's it going? You think the new Bloodline will be DLC pack? I think we're gonna get a Bloodline DLC pack, Brian. I'm sorry to tell you. We're gonna get a Bloodline DLC pack, my boy.
What the Tamatonga and Tongaloa and Jacob
Tamatonga,
Fatu?
Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu.
Rocky Johnson.
They'll throw in some other BS there. Alternate theme songs and attire.
Well, that better be the first pack then. That better be like 100% the first pack, and then they're gonna add a Jey Uso alternate attire from like when he first started in the Bloodline run, where he used to rock the black and
That would be
white
cool.
with the other hairstyle.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Man, I think I will be the last person they would think of for a DLC, bro. That shit
Yeah,
won't
bro.
sell. Ah, shit. Let
They're
me
gonna
not
be like,
even.
who are these guys, bro?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that, man. If you guys love the content creators pack idea, then by all means, I hope they do it for you guys. But I hope they include it separate so you guys could pay for the ones that you want, and I could just get the
Bro,
season pass.
forget
for the
about
month.
that, bro. We're never getting anything like that. The most they would probably do is literally like scan the creators in and give them like their own created wrestler, like on their account. There's no way that they're bro. If NBA 2K hasn't done nothing like that, bro, they're not doing no stuff like that for WWE. The most they do for NBA 2K is scan the person and then just put them on their account. That's the
Yeah,
only
so
thing I
they
can
could
see them
run with it
doing.
at the park and stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can see them doing. Like now, if we were getting scanned, that's a different story, bro. But DLC, bro, that's never happening.
So, wouldn't it be crazy though if they do like a Bloodline edition, but then they got a Bloodline DLC pack?
I mean, bro, I could see them basically doing a Bloodline edition and giving us all of the old attire. Sami Zayn old attire, Jimmy's and Jay's old attire, literally doing every single attire that they
can't-
had like throughout their run.
You imagine having to pay premium for that though? That's kind of
Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be one of the things they do if there's a Bloodline edition. I think
that's
it's going to
kind
be
of
120
dirty.
bucks.
I don't want to pay for that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for it neither, but will I pay for it? Yes, I will. I think what's gonna end up happening is Roman's gonna be the cover, The Rock is gonna be deluxe, and then we're gonna get Bloodline for the
I'm-
actual like how that's gonna be like the 40 years.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to buy each edition then.
Each
Oh
edition
my-
is crazy.
I'm gonna have to buy it on sale, man. I'm gonna have to buy it
Each
on
edition.
sale.
I still gotta buy my Cody cover, man. I haven't got the Cody cover.
So here's the deal. If I find a deal, I'll send it over to you. What I did with Rey Mysterio one, I ended up getting the Rey Mysterio one on clearance for $5. I got
where'd you find it at?
that one was at
GameStop?
Best Buy. That one was at Best Buy. GameStop right now has the Cody one, I think for like $18. No, like $23 or $18.
Do you buy them used?
I've bought them new. So I bought the John Cena one day one because I don't know what I was thinking, but I traded in some old games that I had, like just old shit. And I came
Yeah.
really close. I paid the difference and I got the $100 deluxe John Cena Thugonomics.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's a hard cover to have though. I like that.
With the slip. That's why I wanted it with the slip, bro. I mean, as you see behind me, I got a bunch of, movies and shit. I like collecting stuff like that. So I really wanted it. But the reason I laughed about it is because later in the year, they put it on sale and it was still available at other places and it didn't cost $100. Like you could have gotten it for like 50, 60 bucks and I paid $100, but whatever. I think that the Cody one, I'm comfortable paying for the Cody one like $10, $15. I don't want to pay like 20, 30, 40. 'Cause I already have the game digitally. So.
I might have to wait till the game till 2K25 comes out. Or
That's
gets
when it's
close,
cheap.
though.
Yeah, that's when it's cheaper for sure. That's when you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Wyatt 6 probably will be in the game day 1. Yes. Sammy, you were asking me, how about you? I've been all right, man. We're here grinding. We got Just Brian in the house talking 2K25 on the road to the debut of whatever they're going to give us January 28th. And, of course, we got Raw on Netflix. If you guys are wondering, I'm going to be doing a watch-along for Monday Night Raw over at the LexxExpress Plus channel on YouTube. We're going to be watching Monday Night Raw once again, so make sure you guys are subscribed to LexxExpress Plus, because when the show goes live, we will be live as well. Let me see. Wyatt 6 should be in the game, right, Brian? I don't see them adding that as DLC.
Yeah, they were what in the game since June. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in WWE, and a lot of them were already in WWE. They just changed the way they look. But yeah, look, that's the watch party thing from last week. I'll be putting up a new thumbnail. We'll be live watching Monday Night Raw again tomorrow. What up, Mike? How's it going? How's it going?
I'm interested to see if they're gonna how they're gonna approach Raw tomorrow.
Well, we already know how they're gonna approach Raw tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday Night Raw is going back to normal. It's gonna go back to being WWE Triple H wrestling show. You know what I'm saying? Last week was for the casuals. Welcome to Netflix. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by. This is what WWE is about. We'll see you next week for the diehards. So
yep, I like that.
So that's what we're getting tomorrow. We're gonna get the Penta debut. He's gonna be facing Chad Gable. I think that's gonna be a really fun match. I think Chad Gable. I know Kenny said that he probably can't keep up with him, but I disagree. Wholeheartedly disagree with that. I think Chad Gable could keep up with anybody. I know that. Let's be realistic. Penta's not going to wrestle as reckless and wild as he did over at AAA or even AEW. So I think that we're going to get a safer version of Penta probably, but a very good Penta because WWE don't really have anyone as that high tier. Like, yes, they've had Alberto Del Rio. They've had, what was his name? Dragon Lee's amazing. But I'm talking about the other dude. Kalisto was really good too. They had Sin Cara. Sin Cara unfortunately had a bunch of issues with, he didn't learn English. He had a lot of injuries and just a bunch of blunders. But just subbed. Welcome to the channel. Let's go, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Check out Just Brian as well if you haven't already. Just Brian NY is his YouTube. We're going to be talking and covering WWE all year round with everything they're delivering. So look, Jared is asking, hey Brian, any word on Road to WrestleMania returning this year? If it's not in the game, I don't think I'll get it.
Yeah, nah, bro. You might as well just count yourself out. You ain't getting that game. No, it's not returning this year.
Having a final boss as pre-order bonus is trifling. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that. Let's see.
That's not coming out this year, that's for sure.
You haven't seen the clips of Omos in Japan? Yes, Omos is killing it in Japan. I've seen the clips on Twitter, man. I've seen the clips on Twitter. He looking good. Last week's Raw shall be known as Boo Hogan. Let me tell you, we didn't really talk about this live as it happened, but I went back and I watched the moment Hogan came out. I mean, I cringed still just as hard, but when he first came out, the song got a little pop, and the people that were right there next to the Tron were actually clapping and like singing and like cheering him on. It wasn't until the music stopped and the dust settled that people from the top were booing, and it was echoing, and everyone jumped in on the fun of booing Hogan. Barnsley Red and White Army, welcome to the channel. Let's go. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Welcome to the freaking channel. If you love wrestling, hit that sub button. If you love WWE 2K and all that great stuff, check out Just Brian. All right, Just Brian NY in the house. I'm stealing him from his resting and his grind from NBA 2K here tonight. So we got him in the house taking advantage, chopping it up. 2K Des might plot twist us. Might be Roman Standard, Visionary as Deluxe, and Bloodline as 120. I don't know.
I think you got an opportunity to strike with The Rock this year.
I agree. Going to wait and see before I spend my money on 2K25. Mike, that is the best thing you could possibly do. I will never, ever tell anyone not to wait and look at the, you know, at the game first, right? Because forming your opinion based on someone else is not really all that good, but knowing what's in the game, being informed with what the game has to offer will ultimately tell you if you think it's worth the 70 or 100 or 120. So if you see the gameplay, you see the stuff that the game has, the game is not really making you super excited to get it day one, wait for a sale. If you wait about a month or so, you're going to get the game at a good price, and it's only going to be about 30 days late, right? I know that we got to play it early, and we want to play it early, and we're excited to play it early, and we want to put content out, and we're excited, but that doesn't mean you have to be on that FOMO feeling, man. You don't got to have any kind of fear.
With that being said, if anybody got a plug in here to get the game early, let me know, bro. I'll pay whatever it is. just putting it out there.
Brian trying to get that early. What up, Landon? How's it going?
Man. Y'all let me know, man. If anybody in here got a plug, whatever the case is, but I don't care if it's 150, 200, hit my line, man.
You crazy, man. You crazy. You don't want to say that out loud because then you get bamboozled, bro. You shouldn't pay more than like to play it early. For the standard edition, maybe like $90, man. I wouldn't pay more than $90 to play it early. You tripping?
I will pay 150 to play it early.
For what, like 4 days?
I need it like since we get the game on Xbox on Monday morning, I would need to have the game in my hands by Thursday, Friday. I'll pay an extra $100 just to play it by Thursday, Friday. Those 2 days, man, make a hell of a difference.
You tripping, man?
Not at all, my boy.
Yeah, you crazy, man. I'm gonna put you in contact with 2K support. So
I already told you, bro. I would literally drive to you if you got a plug, bro. I'll be there in the morning, my boy.
I'm sure.
Top of the morning.
I'm sure in Tampa there's stores like that. You just gotta hit up the local game stores. They'll probably have it by Friday.
I'll see, bro. But they don't. Out here, they don't got local game stores. What they got is old game stores where they sell other games.
Some of them do.
Yeah. I have a plug in New Zealand. It's funny. I think we all got a plug in New Zealand. Nah, bro. I was looking last year, and they ain't have one. The only one where they had a plug was New York, and they was trying to sell it to me on that Monday. I'm like, bro, why am I going to drive on that Monday? I got the game right here, earlier than y'all open.
Chase says that Omos is gonna come back as the second coming of Andre. All right, let's chill. Let's see how they present him. People get tired of those kind of characters too fast. I look forward to this last year DLC being in the new game. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be in the game. He said he can fly to me. What if they did a Raw versus SmackDown Deluxe Edition? Would that really get you like hyped though? That does nothing for me. Not if it's a worldwide release. You could play it early. Unless they change the world. Yeah.
If you get a disc version, you can play the game early, but you can't do nothing else.
Yeah. If you're talking about worldwide release, and yeah, we're going to have to all wait at the same time.
There's no way they do a worldwide release. They haven't touched that, bro, in years, and they know people been doing the whole New Zealand thing for years.
Is that the thing is that they can't do nothing to you about New Zealand because it is available on that. Like there's
and they even make content available. They lift the embargo that when the game actually drops in New Zealand. So we'll never, unless they like actually tell us, hey, bro, you can't post nothing till
until it comes out in your local. Yeah, but that's the thing. How do they know?
But they've never affected anybody with that, bro. I've streamed like NBA 2K when I used to stream that game as early as 4 or 5 in the morning when I had it early. Ronnie 2K said servers are up. It was game time, bro. So I mean,
yeah.
It's one of those things, bro, where it's just part of the game and they know it.
He said sale or free from giveaways. Look at Mike. Mike be fiending on them free giveaways, which I am going to be doing one as well. And Brian, let them know. You said you were going to be doing a giveaway as well, right?
2 copies of WWE 2K25, man.
2 copies.
2 copies, bro. And if you find me a copy early, I'll buy you one too.
And how can they join in for the giveaway? What
all you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, bro. Then we're just gonna do a random comment picker
on a specific video you're doing, or just any video that you upload.
Any video that I upload. That's the thing, bro. I keep you coming, and I keep you commenting every video.
All right,
So
guys. So you heard it here. Just Brian NY doing his giveaway. He's talking about it within his videos. He's going to be doing 2 free giveaways with the brand new WWE 2K25. I'll be doing one again. I did one last year. So we'll be doing one again this year as well. More information on that later from me. But Brian is right now looking at all the comments and likes and all the subscribers and all that for his channel and the giveaway. Whomever got a Legends deal probably in the game. I think we'll get some new Legends in the game. Yeah, we'll get like Victoria and stuff, which she signed with WWE, right? But I don't
Jacqueline?
know, man. Yeah, Jacqueline. Like, those are not really big needle movers for me.
I
You
mean, I
know?
don't care for them personally, bro. I'm never gonna use them. I can assure you that.
I probably won't either. Like, it's good. It's good that they're adding more to the women's division and they're adding just more Legends in general. But to be honest with you, I wish I could keep track. And I think you could look at your top 10 used wrestlers. I kind of use the same people over and over. Like, you know, I used Bronson Reed. I used Jey Uso. I used Roman. I used Cody, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. You know, I did use Stone Cold a couple times, The Rock and all that. So those are the main ones, and I kind of stick to that, like, page of superstars. Maybe if I get a little bored, we'll do some random matches with stipulation, then I'll switch it up. But for the most part, I stick to the script, to the superstars that I really, really want to run with. What's up, Lex? I'm excited for 2K25. I hope Jacob Fatu is in it. What's your thoughts on Jacob Fatu, Brian? Do you like him? Is he one of your...
I love the guy. He's one of my guys for sure. He's one of the guys that I look forward to watching. I've seen a lot of his matches in the past, like that I've gone back and watched on YouTube and stuff like that. Because I'll be honest, I don't really keep up with indies wrestling, but I am excited to see what he does. I mean, the guy has showed us what he can do with his body type.
His pacing is crazy. Yeah.
And I think the guy can cut one hell of a promo. It's just a matter of continuing to give him that time. So me personally, I'm excited for them to kind of let loose on his leash, because we see a lot of tag team matches with him. I want to see a lot more one-on-ones. Like, we see how the crowd pops whenever he gets those face-offs. Like the one with Braun Strowman, crowd went stupid when they seen that happen. The one with Roman, like, they obviously got big plans for this guy, because they didn't even want to blow the face-off with Roman early. They had him act like he broke his ankle or something at the table. He's gonna be insane if they do right by him.
You're right. When it comes to Jacob Fatu, they've been very careful the way they've presented him, in a way where he doesn't look like a mid-carder. He doesn't even look like a real tag team guy. He looks like a freaking superstar stud. Yeah. And every moment he has with another equal, right? Whether it's been, like you said, Cody, Roman, or what have you, it's all been big fight feel. So Jacob Fatu is amazing. Instant superstar in WWE.
They didn't even have to do much with him either, which is the funny part. Like, they didn't really have to go out their way. I mean, they've just presented him in the way that they would just normally present anybody else.
I like Tama Tonga too, man. I know a lot of people are on that Jacob Fatu hype train. But I like Tama Tonga too.
I just think Jacob Fatu is more the future for me, because Jacob Fatu is still relatively young.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Kind of excited to play with Andrade. Andrade's going to be in the game. Is Brock Lesnar going to be back? Nah. I think he's going to be held off.
It's a wrap for that, bro.
He's going to be off.
It's a wrap for that.
Who has a better moonsault, Jacob or Tiffany? Jacob has a scrappy moonsault. Tiffany got that ballerina gymnastics arc. Season mode with My Rise Elements Universe. Oh, that would be dope, Mike. But I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. I wish we can wrestle through 50 states or territory of wrestling. Well, they had a storyline like that in My Rise last year. You were wrestling overseas in, like, indie shows and stuff. Motor City Machine Guns will be in the base game, but I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to be in the base game, but Motor City Machine Gun, I got to see them at the house show that I went to, like, now it's been like 2 weeks. I was so happy to see them live, man, because I've been seeing them in TNA and all that. Those guys are so freaking good. I hope that they have a good long run in WWE and they end up giving them their singles push as well. Because before Motor City Machine Gun joined WWE, Alex Shelley was their main champion.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not that he's like the greatest of all time or anything crazy like that. Like, I'm not going to throw something like that onto his plate. But he is a credible performer and just good all around. What up, Taco?
Yo, what's good, Taco Kip?
Taco.
My boy, man.
Hope the wrestling code be good, man. Wrestling code. Don't hold
I'll
your
be
breath.
honest, man. Y'all gotta stop holding y'all breath for all them games, bro. And I mean all of them. They ain't coming out no time soon, man. They ain't
Brian,
coming out no time soon.
I can't wait to play with Obafemi, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I'm so excited to play with him, man. I really hope they're in the women. I'm excited to play with them too, bro. I need Lola Vice. I need Jada Parker. I need all of them in this game, bro. I need all of them, bro.
Bro,
I need all of them, bro.
I need the crowd reception for Obafemi when he comes out, though. They
Yeah,
better
man.
not just dung dung. Ooh.
Nah, I'm excited for him, bro. I'm excited for him. Like, just there's a lot of the NXT talent I'm really excited for. Like, very excited for. Like, I think that's So Ruka, which she was supposed to be in the game last year, according to the files, and she'll definitely be in this year. So that's one that I'm really excited to see in.
She's gonna have a good moveset.
Oh yeah, her moveset's gonna be stupid. Like,
Yeah, she
she
got
gonna
some
have
crazy
that
moves.
damn freaking. I don't even know what she do, but she like. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah,
bro.
that
She
little
do a cartwheel
spinneroonie
to
she
a
be doing.
RKO, bro, she be
Yeah.
tripping,
That
man.
she goes to the turnbuckle and does like some flip or some shit and does the.
Yeah, but I'm telling
Yeah.
you that the NXT talent is what I'm most excited for, like in this game for sure. Like that's like for me that's what I'm excited for in terms of the roster. Like them and Jacob Fatu, which is one of the more new ones. Like I don't really care about nobody else, but I know a lot of people are excited for the Motor City Machine Guns, but they don't really hit
He's
for
like,
me,
I'm
so,
fast. I'm fast. I
I'm-
see it
I'm
in your
cool.
face. He's like,
I'm
I'm
cool
fast.
off them. Yeah, but like Jacob, I'm excited for Penta if he makes it in, which I don't think he will, but you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath for that. But if he does as DLC later in the year, that'd be amazing. But I mean, there's not really too many like crazy roster additions I would really like in this game, to be honest.
All right, so let's this is a good talking point now that I think about it. I mentioned it right now. When it comes to WWE 2K25, I feel like they need to continue to push the boundaries and push the technology forward, even if it's on last gen. I know a lot of people have complained about that. I don't even want to get into that right here, right now. But I want to talk about some of the the bigger crowd reactions when it comes to entrances. If you look at NXT, right? You look at Obafemi's entrance. When you listen to his beat drop and they got the smoke and the lighting effects and all that, and it's like dung 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 dung, and then you hear the crowd go woo woo. They better have the crowd with their like deep woo, like like setting the tone for the match, and don't even get me started on Trick Williams. Do you think that we're gonna get the whoop that Trick?
Oh yeah. We're gonna get
that?
it this year. I don't know what happened last year, to be honest, but we'll definitely get it this year, man. In my opinion, I don't think that they'll go another year without doing that. Again, that's one of the biggest things for me is the crowd reaction. So
Yes.
for me, I'm hoping that is something that's done correctly this year.
So we have again these larger than life characters, even starting off in NXT, and now to the main roster. How about Jey Uso? And we got a little glimpse of what it could look like, right? With the crowd in 2K24, not really doing the yeet. They were like this.
Them brothers be bowing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I want him to do the actual yeet this year. I'm rocking the hat. Obviously, I'm really looking forward to that. Adding a pop meter, that would be nice, Mike. That would be really nice. But they better give us Trick with his updated attire, and I want to have that dynamic entrance, bro. You know what I'm saying? With Cody Rhodes and the whoa. I want to have different pop meters, not just like showing you the pop meter, but the crowd
Agreed.
for Stone Cold and the final boss. Like the final boss, I feel like they wait for the superstar to show up at the Tron area, and they listen to the theme song and they don't even know who's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like the game doesn't trigger the animation for the crowd till the superstar is under the Tron. And I think it's ridiculous because as soon as LA Knight's theme song hits in real life, it's like
Everybody pops.
LA Raw! Like, dude, the freaking reaction for LA Knight
Yeah.
is bonkers. And when you're looking at the game, it's like LA Knight, dun, 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 whatever. And then he comes out through the Tron, and that's when you hear the crowd go, oh, yeah, woohoo, yeah. Like,
Agreed.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, they already added the taunts that he did, LA Knight, yeah. You know, so I like that they've added dynamic reactions, but I want them to step their game up, 2K. Come on, hear us out. Oh, yes, the Seth freaking Rollins. We need the crowd symphony, man. Oh, you know, just imagine if they're able to capitalize on those interactive moments that the superstars have with the crowd in real life, and you see layers to it, not just the same old cheers for the good guy, boos for the bad guy, and that's it. Shinsuke Nakamura has a new badass samurai entrance. You know, that ain't gonna be in the game, but I hope that, you know, with WWE working on the entrances for these superstars in a big way, I hope that they're able to capture that in the game and just overall in the series going forward. It's one of the things that I feel has been missing because they've given us better camera presentation for the entrances so far. They've given us, you know, the ramp camera for the matches itself. They've given us taunts with, you know, crowd reception. But you want to be able to, you know, embrace that crowd noise. And I just feel like we haven't gotten that. So can you see that being a feature that's a breakthrough moment for the series, Brian, in 2K25, or we got to wait a little longer?
Nah, I think the crowds have been very, very good in the past couple of years. I feel like they really got to go out and really get stuff like that in the game for sure. Just my 2 cents. You got to get that in the game.
Obafemi. This early prediction, we haven't even gotten any information on January 20th. Is Obafemi base or DLC?
Base.
Does he have the crowd reception?
He has to.
And what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't?
Then shoot. Yeah, he has to. I think that they got to start going the whole 9 with stuff like this. There's no other way around it.
Oh, man. So the list goes on and on. Guys, everyone, hit us up right now in the comments section. What superstar do you see with a dynamic entrance in real life having that same presentation in WWE 2K25? Keep in mind, they said game-changing features and a breakthrough year for the franchise. That could mean a more dynamic environment for the superstars that we all know and love. Brian, give me a bold prediction when it comes to the dynamic experience in 2K25. What are we getting? Give me something realistic here.
When it comes to the dynamic experience.
Yeah, like adding to the layers that they've already established in the past couple years. You said the crowd has improved. You're saying that animations have gotten better.
I think we get rid of stances this year.
Okay, dynamic stances.
I think that we'll get more unique stances. In my opinion, I don't think that they continue with those stances because I think a lot of people have complained about it.
Okay. So Brian and I are hopeful that we get unique stances and a better crowd reaction. So chat, sound off in the box, man.
Yeah.
Let us know how you guys are vibing and feeling for 2K25 because these are little things that they can add, but things that will make the game way better than it's been. I want to see better crowd reaction while in the match.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they were kind of getting to that this year by doing what they did. Whenever you're about to hit a finisher, people turn their cameras on. I think that's super cool, but they got to take it a step further.
Ragdoll feature would be really interesting.
The reveal
Ragdoll
isn't
would
going to
break
be
the-
anything special. They're going to show us the new cover or in the additions. It's definitely going to be deeper than that.
No, so the January 27th Roman Reigns reveal is not
That'll
going to
probably
be
be the
anything
cover.
crazy. Yeah, that's going to be
It's
the
the-
cover.
It's the 28th that we're going to get. We're not going to get a gameplay reveal, but we're definitely going to get a trailer with gameplay involved.
And
We're just not going to go all in.
they'll do a press release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll, the stuff that
Like they
put
did
behind-
last year.
Yeah, last year, as soon as they dropped the gameplay trailer with the teaser, like, oh, this, that, or the other, they instantly updated their website, and you were able to read through some of the DLC stuff and some of the
Yep.
concepts they were working on. So I think we're gonna get to see a little more than just, oh yeah, it's Roman Reigns on the cover.
Yep. Well, don't some creators get to record gameplay content at the Rumble?
Yeah,
I mean, bro, from what I'm hearing, I don't know.
No.
I mean, it will most likely happen, but people are saying that the Next Makers program is basically cooked. I don't know how true that is, but
you
I
think
don't
so?
know.
I think that always comes down to like a last minute thing.
Nah, it's pretty cooked right now.
But why? It's not working out in their favor?
Oh, I'm not sure what's exactly going on. I don't got all the details
Uh-huh.
and anything that I got off stream, but I think that it's pretty much right now it's fried. Like I
Well-
think it's gonna be more of an invite only event where
Limited.
where they send out separate invites and stuff like that, but it's not gonna be every next maker gets invited because the team is basically not they're taking a pause from everything at the moment.
Okay. I mean, I guess that might be because of the community in general, not specifically because of any next maker. I think it's probably just more of like the way the
Oh, yeah,
community
no,
has
no.
been.
It's not because of every next maker or a certain
Any-
next maker. That's
yeah,
just the
yeah.
way things are right now with their thing. I've heard it a couple times from a couple different creators. So right now it's kind of just like kind of up in the air. But I'm sure they're gonna invite people, bro. I'm
There
pretty
has to be
sure
a press
Mike Straw.
event.
Yeah, Mike Straw Media already has reported it that they're gonna do an invite only event. There's just no details about it. So I'm sure that we'll get gameplay pretty soon at some point. Probably
Rivalry
within the
length
next
options.
month.
Rivalry length options for universe mode.
Pretty sure that's a thing, is it not?
Thought it was, but even then, I don't even think that's gonna fix
I mean,
anything.
rivalries don't work, bro. So you might as well just run your own rivalries and run your cutscenes on free mode because they don't work.
Strap match. Well, for the strap match to work, don't you need it to have like a ragdoll feature where you like kind of pull the person that's
We're not getting that, bro. Not this year. It's too complex. Would be nice though, but we're not getting it. They got bigger fish to fry, bro. Personally,
my biggest thing.
I don't need more match types. Go ahead.
I don't need more match types, bro. What I need is more cutscenes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't need more match types either. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I would be grateful if we got something like that. But like, let's be for real though, bro. Like, that's a super hard concept to get in a video game.
Yeah, it's a super hard concept to do without clipping and like a buttload of glitches.
Yeah, that's not happening, bro. I mean, I can see a million other match types before we see that personally. 3 stages of hell will be in the game before they do that. A buried alive match will be in the game before they do that. There's just no.
What if
not
CM Punk
happening.
interrupts Roman on the 27th? That would be cool for storyline, but I don't know if that's gonna matter to the actual like game. We already saw the artwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that the artwork got leaked, but I mean, it is what it is. Blame Steam.
Yeah, somebody put it up early over there.
Yeah, blame
If-
Steam.
If there's one match type I want to see, it's the Iron Survivor. I would like to see that.
I would love to see that match. I think that match is gonna happen for sure. I think we're
That's
gonna
a
see
fun
that.
match.
They said that they were working on something like that last year, but they couldn't get it in. So I think that we'll get that this year.
Tournament and number one contender. I liked back then like the pay-per-view stuff as well, like doing pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Tournaments. I think tournaments are still there, but you mean adding tournaments to universe mode? Well, number one contender matches, bro. Isn't it weird that we've never really had like to do a number one contenders match?
In universe mode, we've been able to do it in the past, just not now. WWE 12, you were able to do it.
Oh, WWE 12.
WWE 12 was actually freaking amazing when it comes to universe mode. That's the GOAT universe mode.
That's
You
what
used to have
Ace has
guys
told
come
me.
out with the tickets, talking about their number one. Like, bro, it was a
Really?
great
In
time back in
universe?
the day. Yeah, the guys would pop up in the crowd.
Really?
Yeah,
I have WWE
WWE.
12 there.
Hey, bro, you better go play it, bro. WWE 12
Really?
universe mode was great, bro. You literally, it would literally like you could literally auto like play it and just kind of go with the flow of the universe mode and things would make sense. That was one of the best ones, bro. It makes me want to plug in my 360 and go play it.
You still have it?
I still got my 360.
What
I
about
just got I just don't got a remote. I gotta go and buy a remote.
buy it on Amazon, bro? They're like 13 bucks. I
don't
bought
know
a
where
wired
you've seen
one.
that at.
I promise you. Look, let me show it to you. I have it right here. Look at it right here. Look at the stream. It's an off brand, but
I mean, I don't care. I'm not playing this joint every day.
I bought it for like 13, 15 bucks. It was super, super good, man. Look at it. I could even use it on my computer too. The 360, the OG 360.
You are right.
Yeah, I
I
swear,
got
man.
2K17 sitting around. I want to play that game because that game still got all the old features and it had the 2017 roster on it. I got that game still wrapped. One
Really?
of my friends gave it to me.
Oh,
I don't know if I
shit.
should unwrap it. That's probably the last time we'll see Brock on the cover.
Probably. What new match types y'all think we get? I think we'll get Iron Survivor since they added War Games. Why wouldn't they be able to do Iron Survivor?
I ain't gonna lie, you was kind of cooking with this Lex. I see remotes up for 17 bucks.
Yeah, look up this brand. This is the one that I bought, and it's called VOYEE.
Okay,
I bought it on Amazon.
gotcha.
I think I paid less.
I'm gonna see if I could go pick it up tomorrow at the store.
No, that one? No.
There's
one?
probably no way.
You don't have Prime?
Yeah, I do, but it ain't gonna get to me tomorrow.
Oh, you're trying to get it to... Damn, you're trying to be
Yeah, man.
good.
Nah, tomorrow's my last day off, brother. And I gotta go back to work.
You gotta go back on the grind.
Yeah, man.
They both gotta be down, but the ref don't count till one gets up. Lex, we need more ref physics. We need more ref physics. You're right. We need more ref physics and matches for the ref. That would be amazing. WWE 12 Universe mode was great. Yeah, I never played the Universe mode in WWE 12, if I'm honest with you guys. I never cared for Universe mode. I didn't think that was fun. I just didn't enjoy it.
Oh, yo.
Did you find it?
What, the remote?
Yeah.
Nah, I would have to go to one of them older stores and they be wildin'.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
The game developers for 2K should live stream the game developers are doing from the first Descendant so that they can connect with the player base. They do that leading into the game like once a week, but they really can't read into the chat. What up, Steven? They can't read into the chat, guys. The chat be getting so toxic. Like they post something for 2K on their Twitter and everybody disregards it. Yo, Jamar, I see your comment up here. I was scrolling up. Do you think they will put Jordan Grace in the game? People were asking that earlier. I just don't see it happening. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer when it comes to the TNA pack. I just think that it probably won't happen. Voice taunts would be nice. Well, some wrestlers have it, right? Like LA Knight. Travis Scott DLC. I'm pretty sure he's an NBA 2K. Well, Travis Scott, if he's the music producer for the game, well, he'll be in the game. I don't want them to charge us for those people, though, man. Ain't nobody trying to play with no celebrity DLC,
Bro,
bro.
I'm not playing with Travis Scott, dog. I ain't playing with Travis Scott, man.
And let's talk about crossplay. That's one thing we haven't talked, Brian. Crossplay to me should have came after fixing the servers. Like fixing the servers and crossplay at the same time. I don't know if that's
I'm telling you right now, bro. We gonna see crossplay this year, bro.
I mean, I would be stoked because I've been buying.
Yeah.
I've been having to play bro. When I do the league matches, I have to switch to HDMI's. I have to get up.
Bro,
I have to fly.
and you wouldn't have to, and you could combine the consoles at the end of the day, bro. You don't got to do like 2 different rosters for PS4 or PS5 and Xbox.
Yeah.
I think it all works out in the end, bro. I think we're getting crossplay this year. I think that got to be one of their top priorities, bro. I think we're gonna get that, and obviously fix it online. Everybody's like, nah, they can't even fix servers, bro. What, bro? I mean,
Look,
it's only a matter of time till they add
dude,
it though.
it
Like, let's be
pisses
real.
me. I was talking about this with Erica the other day, actually yesterday. I told her, my goodness, if the servers were freaking actually good,
Yeah.
if the servers were actually good, can you imagine? Dude, I was averaging damn near about 100 viewers per LWF stream.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is not only endless content, but just endless fun overall. Forget about the content, just fun in general. You get to play that shit. You don't even you can worry about the offline modes later. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't even care about that shit. But having crossplay and interconnecting everyone from PS5 and Series X, hell, throw PC in the mix.
No, let's not do that, bro.
Why not? We're gonna do private lobbies. We ain't trying to play with. They need to give us a feature to exclude them though. Console only.
I don't know. PCB, PCB, wild, bro.
What up, Curtis?
There's some wild people on PC, bro.
And what pisses me off the most, guys, is that even with the money that the game has made, even with the profits, even with where we're at in time, I feel like, why haven't they put in like a ton of money into the servers?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. There's so much that they can do, bro. I couldn't tell you, bro, why they don't do it, man. I couldn't tell you.
Just the servers alone, though. Like, is there someone that doesn't have like a networking degree over there or something?
Oh, they got somebody already.
Well, yeah, they had the post. I know that we did talk about that, and Witty did post it on the on Twitter as well. Like, he reposted it recently. I saw the post that they were looking for someone over the summer for the next generation of wrestling games.
Oh yeah.
2K servers that are trash. Even NBA 2K servers be trash. Yeah, the Taco, NBA 2K servers be trash sometimes, for sure. But dude, at least we're able to play and like you get through, bro. When it comes
I don't know, bro. 2K NBA 2K server is not as bad as everybody make it seem, bro.
Because it used to be. The thing is that it used to be really bad, though, Brian. Like, they used to be infamously bad.
What year though, bro? Because it was years ago. Recently,
years ago.
In the last, I'm gonna say right now, bro. In the last 6 years, bro, I haven't had server issues, bro.
The only time they have server issues is like the first week of launch, and then after that it stabilizes.
Even then, now it's actually like this year's launch was actually pretty smooth.
For real?
To me, it was.
I don't remember, guy. I didn't really play online. I was playing offline. I play mostly offline when it comes to NBA, like grinding and shit.
No, my boy, get on this park with me after this, man. I ain't going to sleep.
All right, let's do it.
I'm finna knock out soon.
Oh, you are?
Nah.
Are you trying to hit the park?
We can hit up the park, my boy. We got a third, but get up the park, man.
Better servers, everyone say it with me. 2K, bro. This is what I said. I think it was on one of my videos or one of the last streams. I said, you know how Papa John says, better ingredients, better pizza, better servers, better WWE game. That's it. Better servers, better WWE game. Getting ready for 2K25 to come out, aren't we all? If online's good this year, I'll be happy, man. Hell yeah.
Excited, man. I am actually excited, bro.
Custom
it's gonna be a big year for you, Lex.
Nah, for you, bro. You're killing it, man.
And you, my dog.
Nah. We out here grinding. We out here
Lock
grinding.
in, man. Believe it, and it will happen.
Nah. I know. We out here grinding. We're putting it in. We're putting in that work.
Yes, sir. Putting it in, yes, sir. Where you putting it in at, my boy?
What? The work?
No, never mind.
Nah, don't get me with that shit. Like, grip that thing.
Grip that thing.
Do you think the logos on the ring mat will be in the game? Hell no.
Hell nah, bro.
It's kind of crazy at the servers.
Yo, let me ask you a question, bro.
Go for it.
You think we getting Netflix updated arena?
Probably not.
You don't even think after? Because we got WrestleMania last year.
It's like an easy update. Yeah, it's an easy update.
I think they could do it, bro. They might tell, hey, bro, pre-order the game, my boy. Get Raw on Netflix, my boy.
Round Emblem, my boy. Nah, that
Come
shit ain't
on.
coming with the pre-order, my boy. That shit's coming with like DLC after summer, or like
Hey, bro, they could drop like a stars pack or something with some updated wrestlers. Like you got Motor City Machine Guns in there, and like I don't know, pair up some Penta maybe, and then give us a Monday Night Raw arena inside that pack. What you think?
yeah, I think that the DLC, bro, should be expansions of arenas and gear and superstars, not just 4 or 5 wrestlers and they call it a day.
They also got to update SmackDown on USA. It's a completely different logo.
Yeah, for no, they do. They gotta
I
update
low
Raw
key
and
feel
SmackDown.
bad for them, bro. They always got this going on every year, bro.
Yeah,
Like when the
outdated.
game came out last year, Raw was outdated. It happens
Yeah,
every
yeah.
year.
Do you think they took so wait, what? What are you talking about, Jamar? Jamar, I replied to you earlier about Jordan Grace. I don't think she's gonna be in the game. You think Lillian Garcia makes a game? Nah. I think
I
it's
think
gonna
so.
be. You think so? I mean, they do have her lines from the older games.
I think she'll be in the game, bro. How hard is it to say the names?
It's not hard.
Put her in
It's,
the studio one day and that's it.
it's
I,
not.
bro, Lex, you mod. You know how easy it is to switch a line.
Yes, it is. And I get that part, but it's more of like the game's already done, and I'm pretty sure they're not looking to add anything else. They're looking to just get the game right.
Samantha Urban.
They should make it more of a live service game so they can update it more regularly. Brandon, if they do that, we're gonna be coughing up so much money. I'm worried about the game becoming that.
I mean, bro, it's been over 3 months since Samantha left.
Yeah,
I think they can do it.
I think she'll still be in the game though.
I hope not. I don't want people in the game who turn their back on WWE, man.
Look.
I'm just trolling.
She said she's done. Ricochet left. She said, Daddy's gone. I'm out of here. Oh, man. Hell no. Tell me he did not just say that. We're going to get the arena from 24. Yeah, we'll get the arena from 24. The year before that, they updated to NXT 2.0, or was that? No, they did update NXT 2.0. You're right about that, Chase. They did update NXT for free. So, I just don't think it's going to be their base game. Yeah, live updates is fine, but the live service stuff, that's a big problem. I don't see how live service could save the game for anyone involved. Guys, we're just 1 like away from hitting 60. If you haven't liked up the stream, hit up that like. If you haven't followed Just Brian,
Yes, sir.
follow
Hit that
him
like button.
right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for all things wrestling. Let's go. By the way, if you did not know, Just Brian, he has his podcast tomorrow, Monday, 3:30. He's going to be talking
Appreciate you,
about
my dog.
all this and then some. Let's drop the link here for everyone to go like up that stream if they want to check it out. Hold on, guys. Let me look it up real quick. Just Brian is just streaming. He's going to be streaming tomorrow. Put the notifications on. Check him out. 3:30.
Appreciate you, my boy.
No problem. Here we go. I'm going to put here Just Brian NY Podcast live. It's going to be live, by the way, so you guys are going to have to be there at 3:30 Eastern time. There you go. I put it in the chat box. We're going to pin it for the remainder of the stream. Now, I don't want you guys to get caught off guard. We were supposed to go only for about an hour, and Brian has been so kind to extend it. We're coming to a close here shortly. All right, so if you guys have any other discussions you want to get through real quick here, we'll do a little fire session with the chat box rolling up. Let me see if I could pull it up here in the middle of the stream, even though we don't really need it there, but I'll put it here. Where's the chat box at? Hold on, guys. The chat box. Here it is. I'm going to put the chat box between Brian and I here. Bam. Oh, damn. You can't even really see it. It looks little as hell. Can I put the text bigger, at least? Font size. All right, so I put the chat box there in the middle of the stream. So you guys could hit us with some talking points if you guys want. Not that you haven't all night, but you have the notifications. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon's gonna be there tomorrow. Brian, what's your favorite Karrion Kross main roster match? Uh-oh. Peace out, Mike.
What? My favorite. Come on, man. Ain't nobody worried about Karrion Kross, my dog.
Yeah, Karrion Kross. I don't know. Jay needs
That
a yeet taunt. Jacob needs an I love you taunt. You know he ain't getting the I love you taunt.
That brother is washed, man. Y'all be easy though.
Not much. Yeah, there's not much to discuss. I think we covered a lot of what's been going on, right?
I love you though, Taco Kid. It's just man, I can't rock with him.
I hope they don't have the Prime Hydration Station. Nah, they ain't having that logo in the ring, man. They're not gonna have that logo in the ring. They can't. DLC can be match types too. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It's gonna be or not that it's gonna be. It should be more of an expansion, right? An experience where you're paying for additional content that expands the life of the game, not just superstars. How about a free update attire? Oh yeah, I would love that. Chase trolling with the unsubscribe. What? Because of the Karrion Kross. The y'all got Lyra or Dakota winning the women's IC title tomorrow? I think Dakota should win it. What do you think, Brian?
I think Dakota should win it. She deserves her flowers. She's been what? Who else was in the? She's from the original Damage Control. She's been the only one that hasn't won a title.
Damn, that is true.
So I would like her to get her flowers. I'm a big Dakota Kai fan, if you feel what I'm saying. So, yeah, she need that.
Sammy says, yeah, not just new wrestlers. Look, to be honest with you, if they give us majority of the superstars we've been enjoying in NXT, mix it in with some legends, I think that the game is going to be pretty much updated. We're going to be missing the Motor City Machine Gun. We're probably going to be missing Jacob Fatu. What's happened to Tonga Loa on TV, though? I haven't seen him on TV at all.
Good question. I think he's injured, actually. Remember, he relinquished the title and gave it to Jacob. Or didn't? Or I think...
That happened a while ago. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jacob.
What happened?
Jacob relinquished
Jacob
it.
did it. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Buddy. I mean, whatever he's doing is probably better than what he does.
He got injured during War Games. He tore his tricep. Oh.
Damn. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That match claimed a lot of bodies, bro.
Man, that War Game. Now they're going to use that for the promo next year.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That match claimed a lot of bodies, dog.
Straight up says, I hate you, Roman. I love you. I think you imagine what would you do if Jacob turns his attention to Roman Reigns because he's the tribal chief now? Like he becomes his new follower.
That'd be interesting. I think I would like to see Solo get turned on by Jacob and kind of let loose on Jacob and let him do his thing from now on. Me personally though, that's me.
Allow him to become the actual lone wolf?
Yeah. Like allow him to just go crazy. And go on a run. Go out there, I don't know. Strap him with a mid-card title, then have him lose it and then have him go up and win the championship. I don't know. I think that he's somebody that you can kind of just start, strapping him and pushing him to the moon personally.
How do you feel about Shinsuke Nakamura
I think
retaining?
He booty cheeks now. Like, no cap. Super booty cheeks.
Wow.
Super booty cheeks, bro.
I think Heyman will turn on Roman. It seems like Heyman might turn on Roman, huh? What do you think?
That's nah, they're not doing that, bro. If they were gonna pull the trigger, the right time to pull it was during Raw. They're not pulling that trigger no more. It's a wrap. What you think?
Heyman turning would be great for story, but I don't think it'll have a lot of life.
I agree.
Who's he gonna join? Solo or Jacob Fatu?
Great question.
Jacob don't really need him, I don't think.
I don't think so neither.
Aleister Black at the Royal Rumble? That could happen at the Rumble.
Very possible. I can see that.
You trying
Very
to go to the
possible.
Rumble, Brian?
I was looking into it, but those prices are insane. But
It's
I was
insane.
looking into it. I'm interested in going back.
I know. That shit is crazy though, bro.
No, it's not fairly priced whatsoever. So I'm probably not going at all.
Taco said Malachi Black is who we don't care about. That's what Kenny was saying.
Nah, that's what I said. Y'all looked at me crazy.
Taco. Oh yeah. You said, well, that's Kenny's catchphrase. So.
Oh yeah. That is indeed Kenny's catchphrase.
I love you solo 2024/2025. I was gonna go to Mania, but the Mania prices said nope. Bro, here's the thing, man. I've been blessed to have attended a lot of Raws, a lot of different pay-per-views. Like I've gone to Survivor Series, I've gone to Hell in the Cell, I've gone to Royal Rumble, I've gone to WrestleMania twice. I've gone to so many Monday Night Raws, I've gone to so many SmackDowns, I've gone to The Rock's birthday bash on a SmackDown, I've gone to a Cyber Monday Night Raw where they've done the voting, the fan voting. I've gone to so many great shows, multiple house shows. I've gone to multiple AEW shows. And it's not a flex. It's more of like a comfort thing. I am very comfortable with the shows I've gone to. And there's absolutely no reason for me to overpay for any of these overhyped events, which are well worth it for those that see the value in it. But for me personally, I'd be cooking at my house, throwing it down in the kitchen. We'd be putting the TV really loud as hell. And we're ready to party out here, man. We make it an event.
Oh yeah.
So it's not the same thing as being there. I love going to the wrestling shows live. There's nothing like it. But
Weird.
I went to Royal Rumble last year. I closed out the year by going to the AEW World's End pay-per-view and then going to freaking the holiday tour, the following day. So as great.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, bro. Once you hit the number of events that you feel comfortable at, you're like, oh shit. I've sat nosebleeds. I've sat in the middle. I've sat front row. I've been able to meet wrestlers. I've been able to take pictures with them. Like, I'm just very satisfied with what I've done that now I strategically look at the stuff and I'm like, man, do I want to bust this mission? Do I want to pay this much? Do I want to, kind of go all in for this particular
I feel the same
show?
way about it. Because for me, I feel like over the last year I've done a lot.
No, you've
of
killed
events.
it.
A lot.
You've killed
A
it.
lot.
You've killed it.
I'm just knocking out what's on my bucket list. Like I did Rumble, I did Money in the Bank. I always wanted to do those. This year, God willing, I have my flight bought for Toronto, so Chamber I'll be doing. But after that, after Chamber, bro, I mean, I think Bad Blood is probably in the books for me this year, and
Where's Bad Blood?
I don't know where Bad Blood is at, but wherever it is, I will try my best to make it out there just for the Hell in a Cell match. I've never seen one in person. I'm kind of just going through match types that I've
match
never
types.
seen before.
Gotcha.
And just stuff like that. Like I've never seen a Chamber in person. I was able to see the Money in the Bank. I was able to see ladder matches at WrestleMania. So it's kind of like one of those things where I'm just knocking out everything I wasn't able to do as a kid all the time. Like I went to shows as a kid, but like the big shows like Mania, I wasn't able to do that as a kid. Tickets were way too expensive.
Nah, yeah. I got you. Okay. Sammy says King and Queen of the Ring was fun. That's awesome that you got to go to that. That's a nice experience.
Yeah, that's fun.
Jamar says, what do you think the favor is going to be CM Punk wants from Paul Heyman? Good question, bro. That's actually a good question, my boy.
I think that's going to play out at the Rumble, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think they will eliminate each other. Something will happen.
I think that's going to play out at the Rumble, too. That's exactly what I was going to say. Next year, going to be in Saudi, unless y'all flying to Saudi. Probably missing that as well. Yeah, I'm not going to the Rumble. Bro, I had a good experience with the Rumble this past year in 24. I saw Cody win. I love Cody Rhodes. I got to see CM Punk. I got to see Drew McIntyre as one of the finalists. I got to see some returning superstars as well from the women's matches. I got to see the banger match for Roman Reigns. I got to see Roman Reigns as champion before his reign ended. Like, I got very, much what I wanted in that Rumble. So I'm okay with not going to the Rumble for a while. I mean, I hadn't gone ever. So
I'm
It's not
cool. I'm
like
cool off the Rumble, man. I ain't gonna lie. The Rumble is kind of like it's cool when you're there for your first one, but I noticed myself during the match like kind of tuning out because it's so many, bro. You forget the entrant count. You forget a whole bunch of stuff when you're when you're at the show live, like for Rumbles and stuff like that. Kind of tedious. It can get tedious. So you get the superstars you really want in that match, bro. Personally.
damn, dog. Yeah, I did. I do remember, like, I wanted to do an epic video and I never did it. Notice I never released it. And it's because I tried recording my reaction for every countdown. Like, I would, every time the countdown would come out, I would get my phone. I'll get all nervous to see if somebody was going to come out. And I would hit record. And the reason I never did that video is because, what did I tell you, Brian, when we were talking? I don't get why people say shit just to say shit. Like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, why bother?
Yeah.
You should have seen my reaction when Ricochet came out like last. I was like, Ricochet? What the hell? Are you kidding me?
He was the 30th entrant.
He was near the end.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they did it all the way upside down because they started off hot. Andrade came out,
Yeah.
crowd went stupid. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna
Sammy
lie,
was-
Andrade was
oh.
your best entrant.
Sammy was 30, but I reacted poorly to Sammy as well. I was like, oh, okay, I
mean,
get
bro,
it.
I reacted poorly to damn near. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm glad that Cody won that Rumble, but that wasn't as best booked as it.
Nah,
could've
you
been.
know why? Because
There
Triple
were
H
no
said
legends, no
it. They
nothing.
asked Triple H. They said, what happened with the legends this year? And he said he wanted to focus on the talent that they had. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, you got to bring some legends out. It's the Royal Rumble, man. I heard they about to bring my boy out, Ric Flair, my dog. Woo!
Nah, the person that messed up. Nah, what do you mean old age? Brian is young. Brian is early 20s. Brian he's just saying that, bro. That's what everybody was talking about. I didn't have that problem with Brian. The only thing, that Brian said, the problem that I had was for some of the women. I didn't know all their theme songs, but the main women that I like, I knew all their theme songs. So I did cheese for a few of them. But for the
hey, my boy.
What?
Oh man, bro, when Jay Cargo,
Yes,
when
the
Cargo
J
came out,
Cargo one. I got chills with that one.
bro, man, what? I went crazy for that.
I didn't have a problem with the theme songs because I knew most of them.
Oh, I had a problem with that.
Bro, I was standing up the entire show. Just so you know, my energy was, bro, that shit was crazy. And I drove from Miami straight to the show too, and I got hit with a
I
traffic
seen
jam.
that baldy from where I was sitting there, bro. I could tell.
You didn't see me. What do you mean? I was rocking my hat.
I'm chilling.
I've been rocking my wrestling hats everywhere, man.
Brian, a 20-year-old stuck in Ric Flair mind. Bro, what you mean by that, bro?
You know
Hey,
what the
man.
problem is? I was calling him out earlier today. He's been consumed by Kenny Baum over at Kiss the Ring and Omer and them. They've been
You know what-
consuming
what
my
happens,
boy.
bro?
They
You know what
stripped his
happens, bro?
innocence. What happened is
When
that you
you-
got your
when you-
innocence stripped.
Nah, bro. You know what happens when you cover the content the way we do? I almost
Nah.
wish I ain't do it, bro. That thing took away my enjoyment for wrestling because I'm always looking at the product.
You're
at
overlooking.
why they-
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you're
like, how they do it.
overanalyzing.
Right, and I hate that, bro. But that's my wrestling mind now. Like, there's certain things that I'm like, oh yeah, this is fire. Like, I'm excited for this, and sometimes I feel like a kid or whatnot. Again, but man, bro, I wish that I
Damn,
never.
you know what's funny?
You know what I'm saying? It's tough.
You'll be all right. Hang in there because you're gonna find your joy back. You're gonna
Yeah.
find your joy. You want me to tell you how? You'll just learn how to deal with it as years pile on. Because when I first started covering wrestling, like I know I'm doing it now, mixing it in with like WWE 2K, obviously, and I've done the watch-alongs and all that. But I've been covering wrestling in terms of like reaction and reviews for years now, and even before hitting this stride, reading online, being hyper aware of everything. If something gets canceled that was projected to be there, and being hyped up over something that didn't happen, like I kind of went through all those motions, right?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I lost what you're talking about. That feeling went away. When we walked out of AEW World's End, what did I ask you? How did you guys feel about the show? You smiled and you guys kind of like, walked around the bush and you're like, it was alright. I remember you telling me it was alright. It was cool. And I'm like, what? How did I react? I was shocked, right?
Yo, I think personally though, I think I'm numb, bro. Because me and Kenny were talking about it, like on the way home, because we had that conversation with you, And me and Kenny, like, I told Kenny, I'm like, bro, we tripping. Like, what's
Because
going on?
you saw my reaction, right?
Yeah, I saw your reaction. Then Kenny was like, yo, I'm on social media, and people are saying this was like one of the best structured pay-per-views of the year. And me and Kenny are like, and me and Kenny are
What?
sitting there, like, driving home in the car. And I'm like, bro, are we the problem? Like, because I was genuinely, like, kind of worried. I'm like, bro, like, am I looking at wrestling the wrong way? And I'm like, bro, he's like, bro, I don't think so. Because he's an AEW fan. He's a bigger representative than I am of AEW. So, like, if we both agree
Don't
collectively.
tell him that because
Yeah.
he's gonna say that he isn't. But yeah.
But we both agreed collectively that the show wasn't as good to us. It was about a 7. And we spoke about that, and he's like, I probably think we're good. But again, bro, I think too, like, he made a good point to me, and I've been to, and I know that you've been to a lot of shows, Lex, more than I have, but like in the last year personally,
No, you whipped
It's
my
kinda
ass
like-
with the
it's
last
kinda
year.
like-
You killed it.
it's kind of like you become like, I don't want to say numb, but like he made a good point. It's like, bro, you see these matches, you see these wrestlers. We just saw like a great Will Ospreay match last month, and now we see another one again. So you may not just be looking at it from like that standpoint where you're kind of like mind blown. So for me personally, I think that is more of, all right, I've done so many shows in the past year that there is really kind of like just no surprise element for me. I'm kind of just going through the motions with all the matches.
Dude, I've never, like, the most consecutive shows I've ever done in my life was when they came to WrestleMania for the first time in Miami.
Yeah.
And I did the Raw, the Hall of Fame. I don't think I did SmackDown. I don't think SmackDown was here, but I did WrestleMania. So like I did all those events back to back. And then in Orlando, I remember doing WrestleMania, and I did NXT Takeover. And then that was kind of like my big exposure to watching a lot of wrestling back to back. But when Royal Rumble was happening last year, I was fortunate enough to have gone to SmackDown, Royal Rumble, and Raw. And then now, this year, to close out the year, I was able to go to the Holiday Tour show, and I went to AEW's Wrestle Dream. And I could see from your standpoint where you went to like pay-per-view to pay-per-view to pay-per-view, and you had already gone to like WrestleMania and shit. The word is probably numb for sure. Jamar says he lost his smile like HBK. Chase says, I never lost my love for wrestling. I've had people say they stopped watching wrestling because they had because it's bad in certain years. I never seen wrestling as bad. So here's the thing.
I stopped from 2017 to around 2019, 2020. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Those years were freaking horrible, and I 100% commend you as a wrestling fan if you made it through those years.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it comes down to phases, and it comes down to how you digest the content. I'm very big on that because I've seen what wrestling burnout looks like. And with the era that we're in right now, where you could literally approach and digest the content in various ways, there's still good formats to enjoy wrestling without having to sit through the entire show just because you want to say that you're a real wrestling fan or you're a diehard and you don't want to miss out of any show. But here's the catch. I've never, outside of one time in my life, lost my love for wrestling, and that was when I was about 13 years old. I started watching wrestling around 96, 97 on TV because I bought the games. Yeah, exactly. 96, 97. I was about 6 or 7 years old at the time. I started watching
since I was like 9.
Yeah, so all right, I started watching wrestling, give or take about 2-3 years younger than you in terms of, the age. I stopped watching wrestling during the Brock Lesnar era around 2003. I missed out. Yes. I hated Brock Lesnar. The Rock was leaving. Stone Cold was injured and gone. Like, I hated all that shit. My favorite. I didn't know how to accept that. And on top of that, that was a crucial part of my life because we also moved from where we lived. And I lost a lot of my friends because, at that time there wasn't social media like there is now. So I didn't really have the same contact with there was online, but the communication was just not how easy as it is now. And I lost contact with a lot of my buddies that we talked wrestling and enjoyed wrestling. And when I moved to a whole new school, had new friends, and it was just a different environment, I didn't really know anyone that cared for wrestling, and I sure as hell didn't watch wrestling when we first moved because we were still getting our cable, our internet, and kind of setting up shop. And I like just disconnected from the product. And it was like 2003 or so, all the way up until 2008. I got back into wrestling into 2008. I was graduating from high school. I remember missing out on the Royal Rumble in 2006 where Rey Mysterio won. I wanted to go after the fact that I found out that it happened here. And in 2008, it was like 2007, 2008, I got into it heavily. And I said, wow, I caught up with a lot of the shit that I missed through YouTube because a lot of people used to upload all the copyright shit. WWE Network didn't exist. So YouTube was like, that was the WWE Network for me. And I was able to catch up on a lot of things that I missed, even though I didn't watch every single show. I caught up on a lot. And I got right back into the thick of it, bro. Watching every single show, streaming every pay-per-view, buying every single game. And in 2009, I finally got to go to my first wrestling show. And I promise you, I said, I am never missing another show in my hometown. And I went on a huge streak of watching every show and just having a blast with wrestling until around 2016. That's when it was. That's when I met Erica. For those of you that don't know who Erica is, that's my wife. I met Erica, and at that point, I was still watching wrestling, but I wasn't watching it live, right? So I would
balance.
Yes, I had to balance. So figuring out that balance, not watching it live, playing catch up, watching the pay-per-views without watching the shows. Long story short, I was tuning in and out until I finally got that rhythm, and I went to WrestleMania in 2017, and I got like full throttle again, and I was able to start enjoying it again and watching it. But I think it's hilarious. The whole reason I'm building this whole mumbo jumbo before we close out here is because everyone says that the 2018, 19, 20 era, 20 was the pandemic. I didn't watch the pandemic. I'm sorry. I didn't watch the pandemic. Sue me. I love wrestling, but I watched clips and I watched YouTube, but I didn't watch the pandemic. I couldn't. I just couldn't watch it. Not AEW, not WWE, not TNA, not nothing. I didn't watch none of that. And, I did watch TNA in 2008. I forgot to mention that. I did watch a lot of TNA in 2008. Yes, Jamar. I actually met Jamar. Jay and Juicy there that you see him in the chat. That's my boy Jamar. I met him in 2008 in SVR. And I met him because I had a wrestling league and I had a guy join from the UK, and the guy from the UK was friends with Jamar. And Jamar joined and he lived in Pittsburgh. So me and him became friends and we started playing racing games and shit. So I stayed in contact with him ever since. And point is, I started covering wrestling on YouTube as well, and I didn't lose my love for it, but I started to overanalyze and be very much too aware of everything. And like you said, Brian, going to the shows, reading all the stuff that you read online, constantly getting spoiled, and you kind of lose that I don't want to say, I called it joy, Brian called it numb, but guys, I walked out of Wrestle Dream and I went up to him and Kenny. Yo, what y'all think? I'm telling you, these dudes look so underwhelmed. I'm like, what happened? They're like, it's cool. It's a high 7 out of 10, he tells me. And I'm like, I respect it, but dude, did we watch the same show? I was like, because when I watch the show, you think I'm bored because I'm there like taking pictures. I'm watching, oh yeah. But I'm not really like the screaming type. I'm not really like, oh yeah. Like, the reaction that I do at the watch parties here at home are louder than what I do at the arena, because at the arena, I'm like looking at the production here. Here at the house, I'm just like, I'm trying to get animated. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get riled up. And if it sucks, I start talking shit. But at the arena, I'm like mesmerized. Oh shit. And I'll bump into Erica. Oh shit, this is crazy. I'll start clapping and shit, but I don't ever really go, I'll jump out of my chair if the moment calls for it. So, dude, at this show we went to, Wrestle Dream, we got Kenny Omega to come back. We got Swerve came out. We saw 2 tournament matches. Will Ospreay was killing it. Edge came back at the end of the night. So, dude, when I left, I drove 4 hours after the show home. I was cracked out. I was hyped. And when I talked to Brian and Kenny, dog, it was like the biggest blunder of a reaction because these guys have gone to the AEW shows. They've flown out to the AEW shows. Kenny loves AEW. And I'm like, so, yeah, what's up? Nah, it was all right. It's cool. It's cool. We went to, what is it that you said? You told me that you went to Full Gear.
Full Gear, yes.
And I'm like, dude, you know, it wasn't the best show ever, but I thought it was such a good, well put together, you know, the structure, like Brian said that people were saying. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. So, in that regard, Brian, let him know what you got going on with the channel. Plug it in one last time, man, before we head on out of here. Anything else you want to drop as well?
Nah, man. Y'all can find me at Just Brian, man. And yeah, we dropping videos every week. If we not dropping a video, we streaming. Is that actually every day? Sorry, not every week, but every day.
Yeah, because you're on a run. I was about to say, I was gonna correct you. You're on a run right now with your video uploads.
Yes, every day is the goal. That's the goal right now. We're on the road to 11,000 subs and more.
So I stopped looking at all of that. That was me for a little bit. I was reading all the dirt sheets. Yeah, reading all the dirt sheets is toxic. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I stopped watching wrestling in 18. Got back in 2023. That was a good time. You started.
I got back in when Cody Rhodes came back. That's when his return happened at Mania. That to me was kind of like, all right, we're back.
WrestleMania 23 was the first one you watched, Chase. My friend came over to watch. Freaking loved it. He said wrestling later on the night, watch Raw. That's amazing. I think you mean Cope. Yeah, I mean Cope. But when Edge came back, that shit was crazy. And Christian was in the box office as well. Kenny went to Wrestle Dream in October as well and saw an Ospreay banger there. Yeah, Wrestle Dream. I meant to say World's End, not Wrestle Dream. Did I say World's End? I think I said World's End. Yeah, if you're talking about Kenny Bomb, yeah, he was there with Brian. Also sub to Kiss the Ring. Yes, Kiss the Ring. Kiss the Ring. They had me featured on there. We had fun over there. I got some videos with them in there, so you could check out the latest ones.
The 2K video just came out today, so y'all make sure to go check that out.
We got the 2K video there. We got the Penta video, the Rock video coming, I think, right? We got the... What else we got?
We got the Rock. We got 2K. We talked about Kenny Omega, Malachi. We talked about Penta. Exactly. I mean, we went on a tirade. So y'all make sure to go on ahead and tune into that.
Hell yeah, man. So Just Brian NY is the YouTube. Brian, thank you for stopping by, bro.
Already know, my boy. Already know, man.
2 hours, man. We threw it down. It was good. We discussed some.
It won't be the last. It won't be the last.
Let's go, man.
Let's set something up again soon.
What was the song you played at the beginning of your stream tonight? I'm going to play it again right now, leader. I'm going to play it right now again. W Stream, W Community. Of course, man. W Dual Stream, guys. Much love. Yeah, man. We're going to be doing this on this channel, on that channel, on every channel. And hopefully we could get Kenny in here so we could get some controversy.
We'll get Kenny soon.
All right, chat. You already know what it is, man. I love y'all. If you haven't subscribed by now, I don't know what you're doing. More WWE content coming. Let's do it. Straight as said, Kenny, nah, Kenny's cool, man. Grip that thing. Now, that's Kenny's thing. I can't say grip that thing. I don't know how he does it. He, like, squeezes it. He chokes it. He puts an elbow drop on it. I don't know, man. He got that thing on lock. Yeah, he got it on. That's his thing. Triple stream would be cool. Yeah, we're trying to do it, man. Let's see what happens with Kenny, man. He's very busy. Brian is very busy, and they don't want to do anything with me, man. They leave me out, bro.
That's cap.
I put the fart sound for that one. That is cap, man. All right, guys. Let's go, man. This is the song that Sammy was talking about, which Brian don't mess with it too much. He don't like the AI stuff.
Gives me throwbacks.
You get PTSD. All right, guys. Both AEW reps? Nah, Brian is not an AEW rep.
I'm a Fed.
They call him the WWE Fed. That's what I call him. I call him the Fed. They call him the WWE rep. All right, guys. Good night. Let's go. What you said, Brian?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Good night. We'll be back for Monday Night Raw, the watch party, and of course, Brian, his podcast. He got it going on at 3:30. Check him out. Peace.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend. Let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. See the world from angles never seen before. Through the eyes of LexxEx vision, open every door. From the screen to your mind, transcend the mundane. Stand and rise with LexxExpress, break every chain.
In every frame, a story that's waiting to be told.
In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. Another frame, a story that's waiting to be told. In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. With an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. In the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger,